I'm gonna fucking rip your arms off and eat them right in front of you.
Dude, he is a lizard man. He could possibly do this. Who knows?
I'm just gonna sit back and relax, you know, watch the amusement.
Tensors
Shit, we'll just go in and steal their stuff from them. Why they're not looking?
I only have like 2 spells, by the way.
And then John comes in and smacks us all on the forehead.
You only have 2
will.
spells, yes. At the first level.
Bad Sid! Bad Brittany! No!
At first level, Nahom is super easy to kill. Just saying. He's got 4 hit die. 4 hit
I'm
not hit die.
I'm not even a glass. I'm not even a glass cannon. I'm a glass pistol. Jesus Christ! Like.
Alright. Tell him to watch the stream if he wants to talk to us.
Well, Ghost is gonna.
Right.
Okay, I command Ghost to just bite Sunny's dick off.
The Ghost to bite.
You have a dog named Ghost? Oh boy.
I have a dog named Ghost.
I forgot about that. I forgot you had a dog.
Alright, fine. I will cast Enlarge on Ghost.
Okay.
They have a dog and a pig and I can't have an elephant?
He is enlarged by 10%. You didn't.
I don't wonder why, Brittany.
Brittany, you didn't have the gold to buy the elephant. I'm sorry.
What? Oh shit! I forgot I could
That's
do
800 gold. I stole 800 gold from. I stole everybody's gold, so they have no money to buy anything.
I don't think you guys have 800. You don't have 800 gold between you.
Collectively, yeah, exactly.
I think I have like 24 pieces.
I go stab a merchant in his body. He had 800 gold on him.
John has like nothing.
Yeah, some of you had to give up all your money.
That's part of my character.
Yeah. Well, John is permanently probably poor, unfortunately for him.
I cast Magic Mouth.
Magic Mouth.
That is a
Whoa, no.
Listen, John, I don't like the fact that you're giving your money to God. I'm gonna pass that over to us.
He's a charitable man, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait,
It don't actually go to a god. It's...
What?
Yeah, he gives it away.
He has to.
Your backstory?
No.
Oh my lord.
No, not really. Pretty much, a wandering bard looking for the great next adventures to tell my tale.
Right. Nahom, I'm gonna need you and Sunny to roll for sexuality. See if you guys can be in a relationship. I'm just joking. I'm making a joke.
I'm just
okay, no, what do I have to roll? I want to see.
I was kidding.
69.
Roll a D100, and if you roll above a 90, you're gay. If you roll a 99, you are bisexual.
What if I rolled 90? Oh, nice.
No, I'm
straight as an arrow.
super straight.
Hey, bro, what's going on?
Come on, give me that.
I was just joking. It was a joke, but okay.
There you go. Ah, damn it.
Straight as an arrow. You're leaning.
You're leaving.
Yes.
You're bi.
Yes, that's perfect.
Not necessarily.
What are we hitting? Because I want to know if I'm in love with Sin.
Sure. Give me a D100. If you roll above a 90, you're not straight. You were born that way. Feel free to sing the "I Was Born This Way" song.
Good suck.
Why is my thing loading? It just says rolling dice.
Are you lagging?
I swear I'm gonna end up killing this internet today.
Kill it. Give me a D20 to see. Wait, hold on. You can't. Never mind.
Okay, so this is actually a real question. This doesn't like have any like weird connotations to it. My enlarge spell.
Yeah.
For my spell enlarge, it only increases the size by 10%.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Okay, now that sin's done. Does my enlarge spell actually make him stronger, or does it make him bigger?
Did you read it?
Yeah,
Read.
but it doesn't
It
say
increases your
specifically.
damage. It doesn't make you stronger. Right?
Alright.
So you can, but eventually when you get really big, like giant size, your damage is going to be increased by like, it's 10% per level, I believe. So you could have like a 60% increase to damage too, right? Or whatever increase it gives. I think it's like half.
There's only
percent.
10.
Damn it!
There's only 10%. So for me, there's only a 10% increase in damage. So.
Is it
How did you guys
10%?
change your actual picture on here?
Okay, hit the little gear. Hit the little gear.
Scrappy!
Speaking of which,
Go to... I forget.
Seaside. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's somewhere in there.
Yeah, you might have had last minute change my spell.
Maybe
John,
to
how did
what?
you change your picture?
You gotta go to the actual website
it's
that
called
counts
Spider.
your profile.
It's called
Change it
Spider
that
Climb.
way.
That first
Yeah,
level.
It's
Can't remember.
nowhere in
Yeah.
here. You have to actually go to your
Yeah,
like,
sure.
account settings.
As long as it's not what you're barred from, which I believe is enchantment and charm and illusion. You're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can change
So
it.
it's blue.
Okay. Keep in mind you'll be carrying around live spiders.
If I do in spider climb,
Yeah, it's a component for it.
You have to keep some spiders in your pocket.
so did this toss them on the what?
You like?
Yeah,
I think
read
you.
the
I think
spell.
the spell says you have to eat them. I can't remember if that's just a meme or if that's legit. But I'm gonna rule regardless that you have to eat the spider each time you cast it. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
pretty
So
well.
before anyone asks the question,
Everybody needs to
Seaside is
restart their page.
Seaside right here is not by the sea.
Nah.
I understand. I know it. Just before anyone says anything, I have a reason for it. But otherwise, I'm gonna attach your little avatars you picked to your character sheet really quickly,
Never mind.
so that they know that it's you.
I changed my mind.
And we delete this, drag it.
No
Wait,
hand. Big
1
two.
second. Hello.
Oh, it didn't have your HP.
All right. Someone in the game has their mic on.
I do
Is
not.
it me?
I don't know. I hear an echo.
Turn it off on your side. Go to your settings and then
At
go
the
to
way
where
bottom.
it says chat, audio, output, or is it? Where's it at? Oh, I want to receive
Just
from others. Nothing.
Do nothing. And also do broadcast nothing, because there's no
Yeah.
point in broadcasting it either.
No, I just did. I made a mistake. 4 out of 4. There's no Holmes HP. Blah.
Whose character is that?
Supposedly Gian Nightshade.
Right?
Mr. Popo.
I am
man.
concerned of getting banned off Twitch with that thing, dude. That's all I gotta say.
Mr. Popo's from Dragon Ball
Blur it
Z.
out.
I see no
As
C
you-
on the side of Seaside. Yeah, dude. I believe it.
As you can see, I'm a beautiful black man. So
Yes, you are.
With
John,
big ass
is that
rubber
gonna
foot
is that your
back.
avatar you picked? The
Yeah.
I don't see
Yeah.
an avatar. Okay.
report you for blackface. Jesus.
Oh, I see it now.
No, that's Brittany's.
Oh, okay.
6 out of 6. I don't see yours. Is it showing up on your screen? I might have to refresh. I'll refresh.
Yeah, it's
Roll for initiative.
Oh wait, am I gonna be in the last? No, DM is always first. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start you guys off in Goodfield.
Is it a good place?
It has the word good
Are
in
there
it.
good fields in good fields?
You'll have to ask
Well,
them.
Me and Sin are traveling together. Where's everyone else?
Dead. They died. Good game,
All
guys.
right, yeah.
Oh,
Rip.
I'm
Game over.
sad.
I was happy to participate.
Well, I'd like to add that I ate Sunny.
You ate him?
Can't eat me.
Jeez.
I mean, technically, you can
Oh,
give me
actually,
give me a Constitution check to see if you can eat Sunny without gagging. He's a lizard. I guess you could.
Without throwing
like-
up.
Alright, so what would that be? A D20? A D20 to lower than
I
my
don't
constitution?
see an avatar, but we'll just do this for now. John, you are that.
All right. All right.
Unless you choose one.
That works. All right.
Oh. Well,
Did you go?
I don't know how I did it on the actual
go?
game. Like, I changed
You
it on
go?
his profile.
Oh, you changed his
go
profile.
to
You got to go
character
to the
sheet?
edit and then bio and info.
go to
Yeah.
of your character sheet.
Oh, yeah. That's how.
If you do that, he
My
can
Constitution-
have his token.
Dirty. My
Where
constitution.
your
Yeah.
character
So I
sheet
can roll a
is.
D20.
Yeah, I just gotta go to bio.
Yeah, where it says bio and info.
Uh-huh,
Just change
and then-
that.
All right. I just copy and paste it to that. Is that what it is?
Alright, no, just to hit open file, and then it should be in like your picture saved.
All right.
Like this music. For what we're doing.
Ow.
So Sunny, my constitution is 10.
Roll, motherfucker.
Okay. So do that. Roll D20.
You still have to kill me to be able to eat me, by the way.
D20.
Ha!
I
Oh wait,
can eat
no,
them.
that's actually
I can
good.
eat 'em.
Fuck.
I can
Yeah,
eat them,
he doesn't gag while he enjoys your flesh.
Well, that's you have to kill me first. So
Strange.
good luck.
Strangely.
As
So
soon as
level
you
1 wizard
backstab
has to
me-
kill the lizard man.
As
Sunny-
soon as you backstab me, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm not gonna stop.
I'm not gonna backstab you.
I am not getting in the way. of
Mhm.
that.
If anything, John's gonna backstab us because he's chaotic good.
No, I didn't go chaotic good. I just went neutral.
Alright,
Neutral good. Because chaotic good, I actually wouldn't get along with any of you at all.
Oh, you changed to neutral good?
And
Alright.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we settled with on the.
Cool. Cool. Alright, there I see it now. Awesome.
I'd like you.
We have the white robe.
Looks like Assassin's Creed.
A little bit, yeah. What was it? AC's 8, of course. No con bonus. Not AC. HP. Alright, I have your token set up. Alright, does everyone have their backstory settled and anything else they so desire?
I don't
before we
think
start?
Yeah.
All your stats in the right place?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, the music's kicking up. Oh no.
It's about
I
to
mean,
get
like,
real
it's
over
actually.
here.
Yeah.
And the beat drop.
Alright, guys. You all find yourselves in the center of the town of Goodfield. All of you are shackled on the wrist and by your legs, between your, like, shackled together. In, like, a chain gang. You are almost naked with just cloth garments. The rain is pouring down as your face. As you look to the center of town, you see a platform, a hangman's noose. There's a dude with his head, like, having the rope around it. And then there's an executioner with his executioner's mask on. And he looks to the crowd in front of him. There's a reasonably large crowd, about 30 or so people. And he goes, "Today we execute these criminals for their various nefarious and dastardly crimes. First to be executed, John Goodman, accused of witchery and deceit." And you see the man with a noose around his neck, and he looks to the crowd and says, "You fear what you do not know." And you all see what your fate will possibly be in the next few minutes as the executioner pulls the lever and the floor falls out beneath the man and he is hung. His face turns purple, veins pop out of his forehead, and you hear a sickening snap as his neck breaks. And Sonny, you're up next as they walk you up the pedestal.
No.
How do-
Type it, you
how do-
nasty.
How do you feel? How do you feel about this, Sonny?
Terrible. I don't think I deserve to die.
Okay.
It's fucking bullshit.
So
I
you-
just ate one person. It's not my fault.
You've all found yourself here for your various reasons. Maybe you were falsely accused of witchcraft. Perhaps you actually committed a crime. The reasons don't matter. Sonny, as you're being walked up, you see a hunchbacked man. Maybe? He looks kind of weird. You see like a little claw coming out of one of his sleeves. He's like completely robed in brown robes, and he kind of like limps over towards the pedestal. And you see the executioner kind of crouch down to him, and you see an exchange of a bag of gold. And the executioner looks to the crowd and says, "The festivities have been suspended. These criminals have been purchased. The buyer is not important. Please disperse." And you hear some disappointed moans throughout the crowd as they disperse. And you are led off to follow, all of you are led off to follow this hunchback. Do you all cooperate, or are you guys, like, struggling?
Well, at this point, we're all in shackles, so I don't
Yep.
think I have much
Alright.
of a choice.
I try to like test the chains, but then I kind of just decide not to.
Okay. You are taken through town and eventually let out of town. And you've been walking for about a mile through the light forest around Goodfield when you come to a manor. And you are led inside. It's quite decadent. You see a nice apple tree. Looks pretty nice. It is raining and you feel kind of wet and soggy, but you'd figure you'd like to live here one day, possibly, if you prefer the comfort of civilization. So you walk inside this manor, and you're led to a study. You see all your various equipment that you purchased or had on you, or you were arrested in this room. And at this long kind of oak desk sits a dark-robed man. His hood's drawn over, and he appears to be like scribbling on a ledger. And he looks up at you with his dark amber eyes. And he says, "Do you know why you're here?" Looks to the 5 of you.
I stabbed a merchant.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't even know why I'm arrested, okay?
Yeah,
Nothing.
I look like a lot of people.
I look like a lot of people.
He kind of like rubs his chin. He's very gaunt when you look inside his hood, although much of his features are covered by the dark hood over his head. "I have purchased you. You are now my possessions. Therefore, you will obey everything I say and follow it to the letter, and one day you may earn your freedom. Do any of you have an issue with this?"
I do not take it up the A. Just putting it out there. I do not do that, okay?
I raise my hand
He-
and say I might.
I've been enslaved before. I'll do it again.
He raises an eyebrow and goes, I do not require you for those purposes.
Oh, thank God.
Regardless,
Damn it.
especially the lizard man.
It's
Regardless,
pretty much as long as it doesn't, go against my own oath that I've given to the sun god.
well, I
look at
prefer
him- I look
you
at him
with
and
your
just
powers, so I'd hope not to break that oath. However, how do I say this? My employer, my leader, the person in charge of me, has put me in charge of dealing with this area and molding it to his desires. As you can see, all your equipment is sprayed out across the room, and once you are collared, you will be free to go about and do as I command. So, Jeeves, if you would, please collar them. You see the brown-robed little dude, and when he kind of like takes his hood back for the first time, you see what looks to be like half lizard man, half gnoll, which is like a furry dog man, kind of like hyena thing, face. One of his hands looks like a bear claw, the other hand's human, and then he's got a foot that like is hooved, and
Dude, you're fucked up.
it's just. And some of you would know this as a mongrel man, but he goes up to the desk and opens a drawer, pulls out 5 collars, and puts them around your neck unless any of you resist.
Yeah,
I slap
this
his hand
is-
away and ask where's my dog.
He is in the stables.
Okay.
Now let me do my job, please. He kind of
Put my neck
hisses.
out and just
All right.
submit.
He collars you. He collars all the rest of you. And you are unshackled by the mongrel men. And he beckons to your equipment. You are free
All
to...
right, I get equipped.
All right.
I'm getting it all on real quick.
Yeah, I put on all my armor and
Alright.
grab my bastard sword.
I put on my robe that's half covering my cat eye.
All right.
Put on my armor. All set to go.
Oh,
And,
and I grab my like 4 days worth of food.
I think
Grab my
right now is a good time to describe what you all look like. What does everybody here look like? Anyone can go
Alright,
first.
I'm about 3'8". I'm wearing this black hood. Most of it's covering half. Now, you guys don't know what's under there. You can't really see what I look like under the hood.
Let me see what you look like if they took everything off.
Well, about that.
I'm just saying.
You saw
Brittany's
me.
got a photogenic memory, so she
Alright,
remembers.
alright. Basically, I got like green hair. I'm like short, Let me just look at my description again. 1 second. Skip. Pass. I passed the.
Passes the
sharing
buck.
stick.
Who will take it up?
Go ahead.
Hey guys, name's Sin. I'm 5'5", 120 pounds. I got beautiful blonde locks that I love so very much, and I have some nice armor on, and I have my trusty flute and bow. It's being a pleasure to work with you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Yee.
I'm a 6'2", completely like blood red lizard man, wearing scale plate armor, and like on the armor you can kind of see like little like you guys can't understand it because you don't know lizardmen, but it's like lizardmen letters that I just scratched onto it to remind me of my homeland. And I have a like whenever I'm not wearing my armor, you'll see a giant scar against my on my chest, like going all from like peck to peck, and
Like a nipple
I
ring.
basically just look terrifying. Yeah, like kind of like that, but it's a scar.
All right. Brittany, you gonna go ahead and go?
Okay, so I am Lily. I'm 5 foot and I'm about 80 pounds. And I'm still real young as an elf. I'm an elf, as you guys can see. I have like almost black hair, but not as like it's like a dark brown. And I'm wearing mostly dark colored clothes just because it's easier for me and I like to stay hidden.
Ooh, creepy.
All
All
right.
right, I got my thing back. If you guys want me to
Feel
go
free.
back.
Round
all right.
Okay, there it is. All right. I'm a gnome. Like I have like a darker skin complexion. I have green eyes, and my hair is like green black. It's like shaggy green and black. You guys saw that, but like now I put my robe on, you can't really see me anymore. You can see like one of my eyes and like half my hair combed over like an emo. And I'm about 105 pounds. I'm real small.
All right.
All right. I'm 5'8". I chose the path that I'm going on right now as a way to put space between me and my noble family that I was part of that mistreated the workers that worked for them. And so I devoted my life to the working class, and I'm about 145 pounds. I have no hair. I've got a mace, and I probably look like I'm angry most of the time.
All right. So now that we're done with our Alcoholics Anonymous meeting,
I am not an alcohol, okay? Where is that?
My name's Gian. I stabbed a wizard.
stab the wizard. Good job. All right.
All right.
So the black-robed, amber-eyed man speaks up. He goes, "Now, as for your first task, I happen to have an issue. There are some local bandits that are not, how do I say it, falling in line with the current status quo. And we are looking to accumulate a certain amount of sway over the area. And these bandits are a necessary evil to have here, of course. However, I need them to fall in line more and listen when directions are given. So I want you to kill their leader. His name is Barge. You'll probably recognize him. He is quite old. They are to the west of Goodfield, and he looks to a map on his desk and marks off a location. Right there. Please slay him and install a new leader. I don't care who. Find someone loyal amongst their ranks. Hopefully they won't outright attack you. It'd be a shame to lose this group. As I've said, they are necessary. So, off with you, and he waves a hand.
Alrighty.
I run out to the stables to go get Ghost.
Yeah, I'm right behind you to go get Boris.
Except like I kind of have a hobble because like I'm short. It's like watching like, a midget.
Alright, he's my only buddy, my only friend in life.
So you're the
I
one
still
that
search for my elephant.
Like 3.
Okay. You can't miss that thing.
I have Ghost at my side. He's a pretty decently sized dog, like big enough where it looks like I could ride him, but I won't.
So
I'm
I
just
have
like,
I have to ask, are we able to borrow some horses to get to
I'm
where we
back.
need to go?
What did you ask? I had to step away for a quick second. What's
Oh,
up?
okay.
What's up?
Are we able to borrow horses to get to that side of the map there?
He gives you any equipment that you don't have on you, you'll have to acquire on your own.
Huh.
so
Okay.
walking.
So he's got stables and no horses in
Oh,
it.
he has horses. If you go look at the
but-
stables, but
And then for us,
he hasn't offered them. No.
Yeah.
What if we take said horse?
I'm not gonna be a thief.
Whatever you do in this sandbox world is your option.
All right. Let's just go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm fucked with my mic.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, whatever, like, no matter what, I'll usually always be by Brittany's side because of some backstory stuff that we may or may not get into. So, like, if you ever ask me about it, I'll probably like say,
We're kind of distant from people. We don't really trust everybody right now. We don't really know
It's-
these people.
It's gonna take about a
What do you-
day
what
to
do you
get to
do,
this
people?
camp that he's marked
Okay.
off. You guys don't have a map, so you're following this from memory, by the way. But regardless.
remember, Brittany has photogenic memory, so.
Does she?
Yes.
Give me an
Are
intelligence
these
check,
in your
Brittany.
attribute?
Let's see if you can remember.
Oh gosh.
Map for a second.
Wait, what? What are we doing?
Give me a d20.
let's
And
roll.
you're trying to roll below your intelligence, or at your intelligence specifically, which is a 13 or below.
You said a D20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give us one of them ones you're good at throwing.
You remember where it is, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Are you gonna lead the party?
No, I think I'm just stay back.
All right.
Guide us.
So you guys got some
Alright.
walking time. Do you have any conversations with each other?
Mm,
I'm not gonna say much.
Yeah, same
Wow.
here.
Okay.
You guys are so non-talkative.
Guys just kind of look at each other, collars and
I'm
all.
basically-
So boring, guys.
I mean, I'm gonna
Don't
whisper.
got you.
I'm gonna only whisper to the one person that I trust.
I start talking. I start talking to Sunny and Lizard Man.
Do you
Alright.
know this, man?
Yes.
Okay. What are you gonna ask me?
We're just gonna make up like a general idea. Like we're just like talk about like if we need to talk about anything in secret. I got you because we're both lizard. We both know lizard.
Okay, so yeah, now we know that we both speak lizardman. Okay,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's good.
Just something like that.
So you hear these two speaking like in hisses and like various clicks. What do you guys think about that when they're talking to each other? Isn't that kinda-
I think they're choking.
You think they're
I'm
chill?
like, hey,
Or,
yeah.
You give them the good old Heimlich.
Yeah, you feeling all right? Feeling all right.
Okay,
I
you,
let him. I
the,
let him continue, even though I know I'm not.
yeah,
gonna-
the white robe man comes out behind you. Can you give me a Constitution check, John?
Sure.
All right.
roll a d20, right?
why am I
Yep.
by myself over here?
No.
So out of the group.
You can move your token on the map.
Oh, can I?
I just moved it next to Brittany because I'll be near her for most of the part.
All right.
God, I'm gonna kill a dog.
How do I know what token?
And I need.
Aha! Okay. Be right back. I'm about to kill a dog. Did you not hear that?
All right. You
she's talking about in the game.
you feel a dagger poking in your back as he Heimlichs you. You think it's a dagger.
What?
I say, is that a dagger in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
This is a first for me too. I don't know. It's just, I thought you were choking.
I shove
Sin,
Mothman,
are you
and I
back?
I walk behind Ghost.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, I'm gonna need a perception check from you. You guys are about halfway to this camp.
So
Yeah, when did
I
that
have to
happen?
roll a 10 or less, right?
Is your perception 10? Then yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh gosh. Hey, these are virtual dice, guys. I don't have to roll them on.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about them falling off the table.
So just yeah.
All right, a 15. That a fail?
Okay.
All right, you don't.
Yeah,
you
said
don't.
10 and below, right?
Yeah.
By the
Yeah.
way, for some reason I have the ability to move John around.
Yeah, same here. I think it's because we all have his character thing in ours.
Yeah, we
Alright.
do. Yeah, and I
sheet.
can move my guy.
Oh wait, you all have John's character sheet.
Yeah, you might want to.
Yeah.
You can have it.
All right, so
As an oversight.
as
all
we're
right.
walking,
As you're walking,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
even
assigning
ex-
Sunny's token
I
because
start-
it didn't work.
I start trying to make up a rapport with like Sin.
Okay.
A what?
What's her name?
A rapport.
Rapport.
So this cat-eyed, robed halfling comes up to you and starts trying to like build a friendship. How do you build this friendship?
Like, hey, you want to?
Talk about my past a little bit, you know.
Oh.
I'm just gonna sit there quietly and look at
Hi
him.
there, little guy. What's your
Um,
name?
I kick her in the
Oh
balls.
gosh.
So-
Joke's on you.
I
I
roll a
don't have
D10 while I put my
balls.
map.
Okay.
Jerk
Why is
off.
everything white?
All
I
right.
think it's because we're at the camp.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
that's
switching
why.
maps, yeah.
No, you are not at the camp. You are about
Oh,
halfway
oh,
there.
we have an encounter.
You are about halfway there, and you start to hear some strange fa-dump, 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 like kind of like drums. You're not really sure
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on, and there's like it's like sparsely treed around you, and
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Initiative.
Initiative.
7.
I did a 7 too.
We all
Or
got
wait.
7.
Oh, my bad.
So do a roll again.
I got
'cause
a
we all
7
sevens?
too.
7.
Forget that second one. I didn't think I did it the first time.
Did you guys use the tracker? Okay, Sunny used the tracker.
Oh, so I guess we'll just use the 3 since that's what I use the tracker on.
The 3? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
How do you
Sin.
track again? Is it like
You have to click on your icon and then do it. So you did
Yeah.
it right now. You got a 9.
I know I rolled it. I rolled it for him.
Oh,
I'm doing it.
mine didn't work. Look. Mine didn't.
Initiative. What did you roll, Brittany? 7. All right. Then John, you rolled a 19. Whoa, it's a D10, John.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say 19. Damn.
like, what
I was like, man.
Damn. I'm going first twice. He gets 2 times.
Sin rolled a
Gets 2
7.
actions.
4. All right. Beautiful. And you guys aren't seeing this. Pretend like it's not happening.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my god.
Who goes first? Zareth, you hear these drums, and as you do, behind these trees, you see orcs
The beautiful trees.
with
Orcs, oh, okay.
spears. What do
Wait, I
you
see
do?
orc.
Shh. It's not your
Oh,
turn.
yeah. Do we have to roll perception?
Oh no, you see it. You've
Oh,
gotten
okay.
close enough to him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, even though my action's on first, can I try to speak orc to them, or does Sunny just go right ahead?
I think the lowest
Sunny
number
goes first.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
lowest.
don't mind.
Sunny is first. Then John.
Okay.
Then an orc.
All right. Are the X's also orcs?
That's where I think
Those are the
right?
trees.
Oh, those are the trees. That's right. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So they're hiding behind trees.
Yes.
That's true.
You catch a glance of a spear, and then you see a green arm, but it's like human, a little bit taller than human, so you know it's not a goblin.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you do?
So I can move 11, right? Is that my
You can
movement?
if whatever your movement is, you can move your whole move, but you can't attack once you do it. You can move a half move and attack. 12 is your movement, I think, unless you're encumbered.
I'm kind of like I kind of want to, because I can speak Orc. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I kind of want to ask them like what their intentions are. I'll shout out to them in Orcish.
Or maybe just tell them that we're just passing by.
We're just like, yeah, we mean no harm.
Is that all you do for your turn? That's like a minor
that's what
action.
I do.
All right. John, do you do anything?
Do I have any spells prepared?
You can
right
have.
now, or?
Yeah, I was supposed to ask you for your spell memorization, but you can
Okay.
have, I believe, 2 spells memorized.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Yeah. So whichever 2 spells you have. Sun is
Okay.
your main sphere of course, and Chaos is your bard. You can have any others until you level up. Then things start getting barred off to you as Sun becomes more powerful.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So the 2 spells that I'm gonna have prepared are Cure Light Wounds, and because I worship the sun, and the first level there is light, but I don't know, this Sun Scorch, I'm trying to, it's in red. I don't understand why that one's in red.
That's just the type of spell it is. Yeah, you can have it if you want. Sun Scorch.
Okay. So Sun Scorch is going to be the second one.
Okay, Sun Scorch and Cure Light Wounds. How about you, Nahom? What are your spells memorized for today? You get 1 Necromancy and 1 other.
Yeah, one. Oh, okay. So
Mhm.
So I guess memorize mine would be. So I guess Burning Hands and animate dead animals.
All right. And you changed Spider
So I
Climb
can't
out
pick
for
a-
enlarge, right?
No, I
Oh.
decided not to do that because I don't have spiders. I don't want to do with that shit.
Oh,
You didn't want to eat them.
you'd automatically get your starting
Yeah,
spell
you-
components. if you
yeah.
want.
Oh, really?
You do have to eat them though. That is required.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Spider Climb then? All right.
Also, yeah, spider climb.
All right. So,
So
John,
what I'm
what do
going
you
to do, I'm going to walk behind, who was it that went up first? Nail?
Me, it was me.
no
Oh.
one's gone first,
Oh.
or no one's gone
Yeah,
up.
we haven't.
Yeah, no one's moved.
Yeah, we're all
Alright.
standing in like a line.
Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
much shouted like, "We're just passing through, guys!"
Mm-hmm.
All right. I am pretty much going to move here.
I changed sides.
Oh no. All right, you move there. Anything else?
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Yes. No, that's all I'm going to do for the time being.
Okay.
And I'm going to reassure my team that I'm behind you. And
No.
if you happen to fall,
He's the one person I trust behind me, honestly.
All right. As you move behind, you see an orc step out from behind the tree. He looks well muscled, and he's got a big old spear in his hand, and he waves it. He goes, "Human!" in like kind of like a broken common.
Yeah.
You give gold on ground now. And he's just waving the spear.
Oh.
Then this one steps forward and does almost the same thing, but nothing verbal. He just waves his spear in the air and looks at you menacingly. He's big, green, and well muscled. All right. Nahom, what do you do?
Alright, I got this. Since me and Ghost have been traveling for a while, he knows like to guard me or whatever.
Okay.
To get ahead of me. I move back since I'm pretty much a glass pistol. I don't want to get hit.
Okay.
I move back behind Sammy. And I yell to them in Orcish, "We have no gold. We don't want any trouble, but but just walk away. You don't want this problem."
All right. Lily Landers, what do you do?
You don't want the smoke, okay?
I kind of feel like I want to draw a bow.
Okay, you draw your bow. Do you shoot it?
Yeah. No,
Alright.
I don't shoot it. Just kind of like
just knock an arrow.
Knock an arrow?
ju-
All right.
just yeah. I'm just preparing just in case stuff goes down.
All right. Then Sin, it is your turn.
Alright. So, okay. If I know this right, or I can move 8, right? For my
I'm trying to
speed
find.
since
Where do you see
my-
it?
It's in movement.
It's on your
It's like
character
right
sheet.
below saving throws.
If
Since
you're
my weight is at 27.
Yeah, you move at 8.
I mean,
You're
okay.
lightly encumbered.
So I'm gonna move. Gonna move right here, and then I'm just gonna get my bow ready.
Okay,
as
you
well.
get your bow ready.
Mhm.
All right. You see another orc step out. Then this one steps out as well. They all wave these spears. They're pretty big spears, considering for their size.
I'd say if one person just dropped some gold on the ground, we could probably just get
Alright.
moving.
Zarth.
Honestly, I don't have any, so
Because orcs are pretty unintelligent, and so if we just drop like 10 gold pieces down, we'd probably be able to just move right past or
I
move
told
right
him I
on.
had no money. That's a lie.
I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna drop my gold. It's hard to get.
yeah.
I'm willing to let you guys die for
I
this.
think
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna-
get a lot
Wait,
of
what was
gold.
that now? You're gonna let us die? We're supposed to be a team, okay? That's
Hey, I don't know
a
you.
little shady.
so. I'm assuming
We're all in this
that
together.
we're gonna fight them, right, guys? Like,
Right, that's basically what it sounded like.
I'm gonna start psyching up this turn.
You're gonna start
Getting
berserking?
ready. Yeah.
Okay, that takes an entire turn, so that's 10 rounds.
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
That's gonna take a while.
That's fine.
As long as you're cool with it. Alright. You start psyching up. This is the first round of that. You have to do 10. John, your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Where's everybody at? All right, I'm gonna.
Around your round.
Let's see. So I got my mace, and let's see. So each square's 5 feet. Is that what, or 5 yards?
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay.
Wait, what is it? Because you
5
broke
feet.
up.
5 feet.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to I'm just gonna prepare my. I'm just gonna. If I don't have my mace in my hand already, I'm gonna have my mace in my hand now.
Your mace is in your hand. You have it
And
at
my
the ready.
shield, and my tower shield is in place in front of me.
All right. You have your tower shield in place. This one says, "You have 1 minute to give us the gold, or you're gonna get mushed up in our mouths. Human and lizard and small half man and elf." And the rest of them stand still until you guys make an action or that minute goes by. So, Gian,
No, it's in your hands now.
as you will.
Gotta be quick.
You got
You
your meat
probably run
shields.
between their legs.
Alright, okay. So basically, Ghost gets a separate attack from me, right?
Yeah.
Alright then. I cast burning hands.
What
and aim
is
for
the-
aim for the closest one's face.
Do you have the range to do that? I think you got to be like right next to him, I believe, or close.
I'll double check.
I mean, you're standing right behind Sunny.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking.
Yeah, that would-
Right?
So even if that could hit, I don't think that could. You have to be right in front of him.
Do I really?
think you.
Mhm.
might just
Fine.
It's just,
sit back
I'm
and wait for
assuming
it to
fine,
it
go
says
fine.
burning hand.
You're welcome to cast it.
I-
I'm totally cool with it right now. If you cast it on Sunny, I'm okay with it.
Okay, I throw five gold. Fine, whatever. I throw 5 gold across around. I throw 5 gold pretty far,
What?
decently. What? I just want to say
Nothing.
whatever.
Throw the
No,
5
that's fine.
gold.
That's fine.
All right,
Yeah, I throw 5 gold pieces forward. It lands right in front of the.
all right, Lily. What do you do?
Tell them that's all we have. Wait a second. Wait for their turn. I just gave my schmeckles. Okay.
I will say I am about to berserk soon, so
You're getting hyped up.
In 9 minutes. Brittany.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Okay.
saying the orcs are gonna get mad if it wasn't enough gold.
I'm just gonna move
All right.
I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna put distance between me and everybody else.
Cool. Sin?
I guess I'll throw some 5 gold pieces too to the closest guy near me.
All right, you throw another 5?
Yeah, so.
All right. This one right here picks up the 5 gold from Sin. Moves back 1 space. This one here goes and picks up the gold that Nahom threw and stays there. And then this one right here shouts, "More gold!"
I knew it.
And stares at you
All
menacingly.
right.
Okay, Sonny's continuing to go berserk. That's round 2.
Yep.
All right, John.
Yep. Well, I am going to cast. How do you guys feel about this situation? These guys, they're just gonna keep asking for gold, aren't
I
they?
know, it's no point, so yeah.
So I might as well start the waylay on them.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna cast sun scorch
All right.
on. I don't know if I can click on this guy.
You can hold down
He's,
and it'll ping.
All right. This guy here.
All right, let me see. Did they
It's,
get a
40
saving
yards.
throw? All right. Give me a 1d6 plus 1.
All right.
He failed his saving throw.
All right.
So this one right here, you said? Which
Yeah.
one? Okay. Okay.
And so I hit
So-
him with a big old 3.
What do we see here? How do you cast the spell, and what is it? What does it look
It
like when you're
says-
casting?
It creates a brilliant ray of scorching heat
Yeah.
that slants down from the sky
But
to
like-
strike one target.
So it requires like semantic and verbal components. So like, what do
Okay.
you say, and what do you like? How do you move around to cast the spell?
All right. Well, I hold my mace up to the sky, and I kind of guide the light from the sun as I'm saying, "May the power of the sun embrace you," and I point at my target as I'm bringing the mace back down.
So a beam of light shoots out at this orc right here, and hits it square in the chest, and you see the kind of like loincloth he had around his chest, or like not loincloth, but cloth he had around his chest, kind of like covering him, just burns away, and you see melted orc flesh as you burn a hole into him. He stands,
shit.
but he is definitely wounded. And
He has a hole in himself.
this orc
so-
moves up to Sunny and does not get his attack. This orc right here moves over to the lizard man as well. Gian Nightshade.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. By the way, could you quick delete my thing right and put a new one in? My
Delete
profile.
what?
My profile. Just delete this one real quick.
What is this?
Oh,
Just
it's
replace it. Just replace it for
I
me.
can't-
Oh, wait, what? It didn't change.
Yeah, I have your token to something different. Hold on.
Change my token to what I have right now because
Is
it's very important for story reasons.
Okay. Interesting. Is that a banana or is that hair? What is that?
It's my
the emo
It's
hair.
his cloak.
no, it's my cloak. That's my
Oh, it's the
cloak.
cloak.
It's covering my.
I thought you said you had green eyes.
I do. Oh, I forgot to change them.
Well, I think that's good.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you know the next battle we're changing it again.
Please no. I have to keep updating that every time. All right, but okay.
Okay. All right. Basically, okay. I send
Where
in.
did Nahom go on the?
I had to
send
delete
in
his
my
token.
doggo.
Give me a sec.
I send in my doggo to attack the one to the left of Sunny.
Give me a roll to hit.
What would that be? That'd be a D20.
It'd be a
Just
D20, and
to
I
hit.
think your dog has some stats that give you an increase.
All right.
What
Go
is
into my
it?
statue real quick.
It's Thaco 19, so you get a +1 to that with your dog.
All right. Roll D20.
Mhm.
7.
7? That's a
Yeah.
big old fat miss. As your dog goes to bite the leg of the orc, it misses and tears in the air. What do you do?
Alright. Since I'm pretty close at this point, I cast Burning Hands at the same target.
So you move here and cast Burning Hands?
Actually, ooh.
You have to go right up to
Actually,
him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to stand in front of
you're
him.
right, you're right.
All right.
I cast my. I use my sling then. I use my sling to fire.
Oh, you
some pellets
sling? All right.
Yep.
And you move
From
there?
here.
All right, from there?
Yes. Yes,
You
I cast
rustle your sling and give me a d20 to hit.
I
You're
swear to
looking
God, if it hits me.
to get an 11.
Oh God, we are all fucked.
If he critically fails, he could hit you. He didn't critically fail. He
No,
just
hold
missed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. I think I have a bonus for that though, because it's my
Unless your dex is really high, you don't.
dexterity. It's my. I have an 11 dexterity.
No, you don't
Nope,
get any
no
bonus.
bonuses?
Fat d20, you're a wizard. You suck at combat. It's okay though.
Did I miss?
Lily Landers, yes, you miss. What do you do?
I'm gonna aim at this guy right here.
Okay, you aim at him.
And I'm gonna shoot him.
You
Yep.
get 2 shots
I'm
with the
gonna
bow.
fire. So what do I roll?
2d20. It's on your character sheet. Probably might be easier.
Roll D20. D20 to hit, depending on what. It's usually a D6.
Just roll the thing on your character sheet for weapons, where it says short bow, I believe. Yeah, the sheaf arrow
Wait.
thing. It's bad news. Get rid of that.
I don't know what. I thought I had a dagger.
Did you? Yeah. You have a dagger too. Are you gonna use your dagger?
No, I'm gonna use my bow.
Alright.
So you said roll a 2d20?
No. Well, yeah. Roll it twice. You see where it says weapons on your character sheet? And then when it says
Yeah.
Thaco, hit that button under Thaco that says hit and just go through that menu twice. And you're shooting at this one.
My bad.
It's okay. Okay, you hit AC of 4. That one's a hit. That arrow sinks home. Now roll damage there, and then you can do your second shot. Depending on if that one dies.
Do I hit that little dice thing again?
You hit the damage one that's next to it.
Yeah.
For medium/small, so SM. Alright, you do 4 damage. You draw your bow, shoot an arrow, and it lands right nestled in the orc's shoulder as it goes.
Oh, God.
Sonny, you get orc saliva and some blood all
God.
over you.
You don't care.
He
that
looks
she's supposed-
really
Like, do I
hurt.
get-
Yeah, you get one more
Do I
shot.
go again?
Yeah, one more. AC of 15. That's a big old miss. Alright. You shoot an
I was
arrow,
scared.
and
I
it
was
sails
thinking.
over the orc's head, and you see it plant nicely nestled into this tree.
Oh.
Sin, the musical, talented elf. Half-elf? Half-elf. What do you do?
Alright, I'm taking aim at this one right here
Okay,
with my bow.
give me 2 shots. Is that the sound you make when you draw your bow?
Yes.
Okay. That one's a miss.
Fuck. I'm
If-
horrible.
If you scroll over those guys, you can see the roll. She rolled a 9. Just so you know.
You can see what?
You can see what she actually rolled. It says in there, and it shows a 9. Yeah. Your modifiers are included
yeah.
too. Yeah. And then give me one more shot, Sin. The first shot
Alright.
shoots over the orc, and you hit a similar tree. You were shooting at this one, right?
That was an
No,
accident.
I was shooting at this one.
Okay, that one. It hits this tree then.
Yeah.
And the orc
Ooh,
next to
I was
that
like,
tree
that guy.
kind of looks frightened. His eyes go
Yeah.
wide as an arrow sails right past his head.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna take aim at the same orc
Okay.
right here.
Give me a nice little bow
Come
shot.
on, baby. Do it something good.
Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Alright.
Damn it.
Nope, that's not gonna hit. Alright. Another arrow sails past, and the orc,
Practice.
more expecting it this time, actually catches it midair and snaps it on his knee.
I'm like, oh dear God, I'm gonna die.
Alright.
Pissed it off.
This orc, seeing that you were shooting at him, goes up to you and rolls.
Can I get I know in 5th edition when they did that.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
If he was retreating or if he was doing an unarmed attack, you would get one. Since you have a weapon.
Yeah.
Wait, not because you don't have a sword. You have a bow out. If you had a melee weapon and he was trying to hit you with his fist, you would get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
He rolls to hit
All
with
right.
a 3, horribly missing you. You see him lunge forward with his spear, and you like do like a splits thing and kind of jump into the air, and it goes between your legs and missing you entirely. It's pretty cool.
Well, I was gonna say,
All right.
I'm not that flexible.
This orc right
Like,
here, seeing that Brittany was shooting at him,
Profile picture.
runs over to Brittany and makes a roll to hit with a 14. What's your AC, Brittany? 5. It just narrowly misses you, Brittany, as the spear kind of like cuts into your face a little bit, but doesn't actually hurt you, right? So it's just a minor cut on your face as a spear glides against it.
Yeah, you got a badass scar now.
Yeah. This orc runs up to you, Mr. John, the cleric of Sonar, and stands there, being out of attacks. This is Sunny's 3rd round, going berserk.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. He continues to go "Arr, arr," as these orcs surround him. John, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, this guy's getting all up in my grill. I guess I'm gonna hit him with my mace. I'm gonna attempt to anyway.
Hit him with a mace windu.
That's
Yeah,
the one
ma-
that's super injured, right? The one that ran up on him?
No.
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 This one is the one that Brittany shot, and I think he's sun-scorched.
Okay.
He's looking pretty nasty. He's got like a burn mark in his chest. He's got an arrow in his shoulder. He's looking rough. All right. So
Alright,
you're...
so I'll roll 1d20, I guess.
Yep. I don't know if you get any modifiers. I don't believe so. Nope. So just a d20. What'd you roll? A 12? That
12.
is a successful hit, Mr. John. Give me
wow.
You're using the Horseman's Mace? Give me a 1d6.
Alright.
Yeah, so if you roll the thing on your character sheet, it'll show 8. See, it says AC of. So it'll do
Yeah.
the AC. But if you're rolling on roll 20, that 12 would be actually an armor class of 8. And you're looking to hit an armor class of 9, which on a roll would be an 11. So you're looking to hit 11, just to explain it.
Alright, that makes sense. When I seen that 12 roll up, I was like, oh man, I
Wait.
rolled a 4 during the initiative,
Yeah, because
and now...
Alright, give me a
Alright,
1d6 for damage.
Alright, now... Input value, miscellaneous bonus.
Hold on.
I don't have any bonuses.
Do you know where to roll?
That's your initiative for your Horseman's Mace.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just...
No, here.
Yeah,
It's easier if you do this.
Yeah,
Is it a +1? No, it's just a regular
You
d6.
scroll down.
Where's your horseman?
Oh, okay.
Right
I
here. So
see.
this is your head, and
Okay.
then you'd hit that, and then just.
Oh, okay.
Whew,
All right,
alright.
that makes more sense.
You take your Horseman's
Alright.
Mace
It's a
and
little bit easier.
Yeah, thanks, man.
smack this orc right in the face with it. You see teeth fly out of his mouth. Sonny, you're berated with these teeth as well.
God damn.
And actually, as
Everywhere.
he smacks it in the face, the body actually slams into your side as well.
Oh shit.
Is that
All I can hear is John in my mind going, "Be gone, be
All right.
Satan."
This one goes to hit Sonny with his spear, rolling a 16. What's your AC, Sonny?
4?
4? That is just barely a hit. All right,
Ooh.
here we go. Are you ready, Sonny?
Yeah.
Let's see what he does to you. All right. He sinks
pretty
his
much-
spear into your shoulder for a solid 4 damage.
Damn.
Ouch.
Hey, let me just explain
You are
something.
brought to
I-
7 HP as the wound bleeds.
You guys have to protect me because I only have 4 HP.
This orc
So-
goes as well and attacks Sonny with a 18. Jesus, okay. And he stabs Sonny for 6 points of damage right in the gut.
What?
Sonny, you're just barely clinging here.
Damn it.
All right, Gian Nightshade, it is your turn.
All right. I get my doggo to attack the one who's to the left of Sunny. I roll a d20 for that to hit. That'd be a 10 plus
10?
1, 11.
That is a hit. Sink his
11.
teeth in for, I think, 2d6?
Alright.
It says on your character sheet.
Let
At the very bottom.
me open up my character sheet.
2d4, sorry. A little bit off.
2d4s for damage. Okay.
Slash roll 2d4. Let's see how your dog sinks his teeth in. Alright. Your dog goes up to this orc right here, takes his nasty teeth. What kind of dog is this, by the way?
It's a white dire wolf.
Okay. You don't have a dire, but it's
Okay,
like a white husky.
It's a yeah, exactly.
Okay,
pretty
a
much.
white husky.
It's like a white husky, red eyes.
It sinks its teeth into this orc's thigh, and you see blood come out, and it looks like he nicked like an artery, and blood just squirts out all over the dog's face. He begins munching on this dude right here, having a nice treat of orc. Lily Landers,
Wait,
you are...
wait, I didn't do my attack.
Oh yeah, you still get to go. All right, what do you do?
Yeah, me and him both attack. All right, then I use my sling. I yell in what's it called, Lizard Man, for Sunny to get down. I use my sling to attack the one right in front of Sunny.
Okay.
If you kill me right now,
Give me a
I'm gonna
d20.
fucking-
You have a 50-50 chance to hit him.
Oh god, nerves. Oh god.
Okay.
Uh,
Hold 10.
I think that's a miss. Give me
Go
a
on.
Okay, it wasn't.
give me a d100. 50 or above, you hit Sunny on accident.
Oh my gosh.
Or you could just do a d2 and 2 you hit Sunny. Either of those work. It's a 50-50 shot.
Oh my!
All right,
Hit Sunny.
give me damage.
You did. It was above 50 hits me. I'm dead. See you later, guys.
So you see the what is it? Brown-robed wizard sling
Hold on. Wait. I didn't do damage yet, and that is a
Oh.
4.
like kind of sling around this rock in this sling, and then right in the back of the lizard's man head. And Sonny, you feel a as you fall unconscious.
But I did warn him. I did warn him to get
He
down.
can't move if it's not on his turn, and he's also going berserk.
Oh yeah.
Sonny, you are at -3. You're not dead yet, but if they don't get to you before you hit
yeah.
-10, you die. Lily Landers, what do you do?
Can you aim at somebody this close?
With a bow, you will suffer major penalties. I'm gonna say a -4.
I'm gonna say, can I take my dagger out?
You can drop your bow and take out your dagger, yeah. Let's shank him. Let's do this. I'm ready. Just give me a
Wait, can I
d20
do
and
that?
it's 1d4. I don't think you have any strength modifiers. No. Okay, yeah, it's just a d20.
I need you to
We'll fix that later. An 8? That is a good
I got an
hit.
8.
You stab your dagger into the orc. How much damage do you do? Give me a d4.
It's a 1d what?
1d4.
4.
Yep.
Well,
Okay, you jam it into the big toe of this orc, and he goes. You're thinking he'll probably never walk on that toe again, because it's off of his foot, severed. All right. Oops. Jesus.
what are you typing to home?
All right. Sin, what do you do?
If I move back,
All right. Are you
does he have a chance
disengaging?
to attack me?
If you
No.
take your whole turn to disengage, you can have 1/3 movement. But otherwise,
Like, say, can I move back, like, right there?
yeah, you can disengage and you can't like attack this turn. You can only move 1/3 your movement rate. If you do that, you won't take an attack of opportunity. But if you just move out without disengaging, you can still make an action after you move out, but you'll take an attack of opportunity. Which do you do?
Alright. Then I'm gonna do what Brittany did. I kind of glanced at what she did, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got my dagger.
Okay,
I
you
got my bow. Bring out my dagger.
drop your
Come
bow,
on, baby.
grab your dagger, get ready to stab him. Hopefully somewhere good.
Did I hit him?
AC of 10. You just barely miss him as you hit against his tough hide. The dagger doesn't pierce.
I'm dead, guys. It's not telling you.
Alright.
I'm not the fighter.
This one in front of Sin goes to hit her with a 13. What's your AC, Sin?
7.
7. That is a good old-fashioned hit a Rooney. He stabs you with his
I'm
spear
dead.
for 4 damage.
Yep,
as
I'm
you're
almost dead.
speared right in the leg.
You're almost knocked out. Like
Yeah, don't say you're dead until you're in Sunny's place, okay?
Alright.
So is it your boy's turn?
All right.
Okay.
This guy right here attacks Miss Lily Landers with a 5, missing pretty badly. All right. And this orc is dead. Rest in peace. Sonny, you bleed out an additional hit point.
yeah.
You're at -4. John the Good.
Yep. I
What
guess
do you
I'm gonna cure light wounds on old Sunny here.
Okay. You run up to him, or you're right next to him. Yeah, you can cure light wounds. Give me a D8. It's an auto hit, since he would
Alright.
probably receive it, and he can't really decline. Sonny, you burst up as you are healed for 8 points of damage. What does it look like when you heal people? What does this spell look like?
What I do is I slap my hands together and I rub them up, and then I say,
Like from Mr. Miyagi.
and then I put my hands on him. I say, "Mama say, Mama sa, Mama musa."
All right, so you all see this. It's very clear that he just did this, and a blue glow goes as Sonny rises to his feet.
Oh, thank God.
Just in time for the dead orc to go. And this orc that's alive to make a morale check. See if he stays.
Sorry, like we just destroyed this lizard man. He just got
All right.
back up. What?
Yeah, nope. He's like, I will kill you, lizard folk, as he makes a feeble stab at you, striking into the ground with his spear. Gian Nightshade, coward and team killer. What do you do?
He's been talking about killing Sunny all day.
And he actually did.
He
Yeah.
accidentally.
Yeah, no.
What?
Well, you can't.
He is no more.
Give me a dex check to see if
Oh
you
my
can
God.
maneuver into that space with Sunny. Are you like molesting him? What's going on here?
He went underneath me.
Okay, what do you do, Gian? Are you muted?
He's not talking right
Yeah, you're
now.
muted.
I didn't realize
Alright.
it was. Okay. I run up behind him. I push him aside.
Push me.
You cannot push a 6
I'm 6'2".
You're a little guy.
Give me both of you. Give me strength checks. Whoever rolls the lowest
20 then.
wins, unless you don't get your stat.
So winning, like, isn't like, does he stay or I stay?
So if he gets a stat and you don't get your stat, which you didn't, so you failed. So as long as Sonny passes this, and you can't push him out of the way. You are stuck behind
Alright,
him.
then.
Who's
Okay, well,
writing shit?
Okay.
Brittany.
Brittany!
Alright.
What a jerk.
I send my doggo.
All right,
He attacks the guy in front of Sunny.
this bad boy. All right,
Yep.
give me a d20, +1.
Alright then. There you go. Plus one. Oh, 20.
That is a crit, actually.
Damn.
Give
Oh,
me
damn.
2d4, and that's multiplied by 2.
I don't know how to erase this stuff.
So 8 points of damage.
Yes, you see your dog jump up and kind of like rip the throat out of this orc as kind of like his entire neck is ripped open, and Sonny, you are squirted with blood. You are covered
that makes
Alright.
sense.
head to toe.
Hey, is it cool if I still move, or is it like since I failed at moving Sunny? Does that count?
That was a action, so you're
As an action? Okay,
you're
cool.
stuck there. Lily Landers, you face an orc, big and brutal.
I'm gonna do another dagger roll.
Give me a sneaky stab. 7 or worse. I believe that is a good old-fashioned hit. Give me a d4. See if you can stab this orc into submission. You give him a good old stab in the gut, and he goes, oh, but he holds firm. He kind of gets to one knee. He's definitely pretty injured, but he's still holding on. He's got one hand on his spear, one hand on his gut, as he's probably about to jab at you. Sin, you go first, though, before the orc gets a chance to seek his revenge in the human, or the elf flesh of Brittany.
Okay. So can I move this way, like this?
Are you disengaging, or
Yes, I'm disengaging.
Okay.
I got boo-boos.
you disengage? Where do you go?
But no, can I move this way? Like
Yeah,
sideways?
you can
like
move
that?
sideways. Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. kind of like side shuffle. Imagine like if you've ever done karaoke's in like a gym class.
There. I'm moving like right there.
All right.
No, not right there. Right there.
All right. I believe it's not 1/3. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just like
This bad boy goes, and let's see if he goes after you again or goes after Brittany.
asshole.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Sin. This 1, 2, 3 runs up to
Son
you
of a
again
bitch.
with
There's
a
walls. There's
10.
walls. There's
What is
walls.
your armor class? Is what again? 3
7.
or 4? 7. Oh no, he goes to stab you, and you move your foot out of the way as he goes to pin you to the ground, just narrowly dodging his
Whoa.
attack.
I'm not that kind of woman.
Oh
alright?
wow.
Your character can be.
And this racist, jeez, they're just orcs. But anyway, this one right here in front of Brittany takes a wild stab with a natural 20 and crits Brittany
Oh shit.
for 6
Pretty much.
damage. Brittany, you are stabbed for 6 damage. And I think
I think I'm dead.
yes,
Well, you're down.
he stabs you right in the gut, and spear goes in through you. You're not technically bleeding somehow. He didn't cut a artery or anything. He just caught flesh in your stomach. But yeah, he pulls the spear out, and you fall to the ground unconscious. You're not bleeding because you're exactly at 0.
So is this orc on top of me? Pretty much just laying on me.
Alright.
This one? No, he's right next to you.
Yeah.
He's right next
I
to
think
you.
it's time to give the
Sonny,
women
it is
help.
your turn. Do you continue to
Okay,
go
so,
berserk?
no, fuck
Okay.
that. I don't want to berserk anymore.
Okay.
It hasn't helped at all, so I want to move to behind this orc, if that's fine.
Yep, absolutely. He is distracted,
And then
killing Brittany.
Do I get to do anything, or do I have to wait?
You are within your move range of half, so you can still attack.
Okay, I'll attack him then.
Give me a attack roll. It's on your character sheet in the weapons.
Is that the hit one?
Yep, the hit, and then if you hit, you do damage.
Do I get a modifier?
I think it adds your strength. I don't think you get a modifier for your strength, but still. Just roll as it is. It should calculate everything. It's working correctly. An AC of 4. You hit as you take your bastard sword, right?
Yeah.
And slice into him. Let's see how you slice. Give me a damage roll. I think it's 2d4. All right. Zarth Wigglescales, you take your bastard sword with both your hands and swing it into the orc's neck, cleaving off pieces and bits as you clear through it and decapitate the orc. He was already standing on one knee, and you just kind of like Ned Stark style with 2 hands
Nice.
on your sword, swinged and cleared his head from his body as it rolls to the ground. Sir Jonathan the Bold, it is your turn.
Yeah. All right. I've already used my 2 spells for the day, correct?
Give me potions.
Yes, you have.
I have no potions now. I'm gonna come down about right.
Right here. Right here.
I was thinking there, yeah.
All right.
Do the same maneuver.
And I'm going to roll a to hit him with my mace, I guess.
All right.
Oh, whoops, that was wrong.
See how you mace him. You get
Okay.
a plus to back attack, which I will add in after you roll. It's okay.
Okay.
Get a +2.
All right. I think I'm rolling the initiative now. Let me see. It just says D20 on it, so I have to say that's.
Yeah,
No, remember where I showed you on your weapons? It says
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, I know. To
Yeah,
hit.
just hit
And
it.
you just hit okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just hit submit or whatever it says.
All right. So, but don't I have to roll a D20 first
That's
before I
your
can?
hit.
No,
Hold
no.
on.
Oh, yeah. You gotta hit the hit.
Yeah,
I
that's
see,
This is
okay.
the D20.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Send him flying with your mace. Let's see how you do.
All right. All right. There we go.
15. That's not going to do it. A 5. You bring your mace down, and you just slam into the ground as the orc dodges out of the way, just barely catching it with, like, the corner of his eye.
Ooh.
And this is a dead orc. This is Gian Nightshade, keeper of souls, eater of lizard men, apparently.
I would like baseball. I would like baseball slide to this spot. Backflip over the orc to this spot.
Okay, give me a dex check to see if you can do that.
Well, if I fuck up, actually no, I just run over here. Actually, I don't.
I was gonna say, don't fancy shit.
All right.
All right, I cast burning. I cast burning hands.
Dude, for a second there, I thought you were going for like a Chronicles of Riddick or something. I'm being honest.
I was going for like parkour death killer style. I don't know. Okay, so roll d20 to hit.
Should have played a gladiator. Give me a save versus death, which is another d20, and you're looking to get above your save versus death. So you want a 11 or higher. Wait, no, sorry, a 14 or higher. 14.
Oh, well,
All right, you pass. As you go to, what were you doing? Stabbing him?
No, burning hands.
Okay. Oh wait, you're burning hand. You don't need to roll to hit. Never mind. I thought you were
Don't need to?
stabbing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, any spell you pretty much.
So let's read.
I roll a d3.
This-
I go roll a d3 plus 2.
Yes, give me a 1d3. Does he get a save?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, no, he gets a save. So I'm gonna roll his save. He definitely fails. All right. So you do,
Alright, so
I
get
believe,
5
5
damage.
5.
Let me describe it.
Yep, plus 2. That's right. No, it's 4 damage.
4
damage.
Let me describe it to you.
All right. Yep.
I point my fingers at him, and basically a wall of flames, like flame blades, keep like flourishing over and on top of his head, setting him on fire.
Do you say anything or? Just
So you
point
see
at him?
you see Nahom reach out his hands, and little flame blades shoot out and catch the orc aflame as he burns. His face is scalded, and you see flesh melting. Imagine Harvey Dent, but like full, right? Like a full Harvey Dent, and he burns. Two-Face is Harvey Dent, by the way, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Yep.
burns, and you have officially slain these orcs, guys. They fall to the ground, the last one burning. Brittany is unconscious. She's not bleeding, but she is sitting there unconscious.
I need CPR. Send, please.
I'm like barely
Oh.
here too.
I will come up, and all I can really do is say some prayer to the sun god and hope that he, can help you in the afterlife or something.
Can you
That's
give
all.
Can you give me a good prayer?
Oh yeah.
What do you say?
I tried to say this.
I'd say the power of the sun compels you.
All right.
Chanting that.
I forgot to say this right before I burned that guy. I yelled, "You need to smoke," and then I just like. set him on fire.
Okay, sure. You guys all heard him do that as he burned the orc alive.
I got a chuckle. From,
So you all smell kind of like burnt meat. And Sonny, you think it's about lunchtime?
Yeah. I go over to this orc over here and start munching.
Okay. How do you all feel about this? You see him start devouring a demi-human.
I feel cool.
I'm
with
used
In
to
fact, I also start munching on the cooked one. 'cause
Wait, you start eating people? Give me a constitution check to see if you can do that.
Yo, d20.
Yep. You're looking to get below your constitution.
Wrong step. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
nope.
That is a definite fail. You bite, you take one bite, and the charred flesh is just way too hot for you to eat. And you're like, I bit my tongue, I bit my tongue. It's like, that kind of...
Like when you put a hot in the microwave and it's too warm.
Yep. Yeah, just like a hot
I kind
pocket,
of keep
but
a little bit in my mouth.
work size.
But I
All right.
kind of just keep it
So-
keep it to myself.
Yeah.
I need to pee like really bad.
It's okay, you're unconscious.
Oh,
can
also
go
while I'm
I
eating him,
thought I
I'm kind
came
of
back,
like
you said.
Huh?
going through his shit.
No,
I don't know.
you're unconscious still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll be
And
right back.
Also, I loot these guys from my gold and I take Sin's gold. Can I get a
What?
sleight of hand check?
I don't think those are the ones that have the gold.
All right.
This one had it. This guy right here.
You try and pick your Sonny's pocket?
No. My gold from the guy he took. Remember I threw.
Oh, okay, yeah. You find your gold that you put on that guy.
Alright.
And I also take Sin's. I don't say anything.
Whatever.
Sin,
Yeah.
give me a perception check.
All right. Hold on. D20, right?
Yeah.
$12.
All right, 12. Is that below your perception?
No, it's above.
Damn.
Perception's 10.
All right, you don't
So
catch him do it
exactly.
as he goes and grabs your gold off one of the
Son of a
orcs.
bitch.
So let me just.
Oh, you grab it off the orc. Okay, I thought you grabbed it
Which
off
orc?
me.
Yes, that was this one. All right. So whoever searched this orc found like 30 silver in his pouch.
Which one was it?
This one right here.
Oh, I didn't. No one searched it yet.
Oh, I was over it. I was gonna
Yeah,
search
that's
it.
what I figured she was doing that. Yeah, you find 30 silver in his pouch.
Ooh, I got 31 silver.
So
now.
I got 13 gold pieces now.
Besides that, you were around some naked orcs, except for that one Sunny just devoured. The bones are still there though, in the spear. Did you eat his clothes too, Sunny?
Yeah, I just went all.
All right, you guys just saw him start devouring clothes and orc and all. If anything, the clothes are an appetizer.
I'm actually worried about his health.
Did anyone heal me, or am I still at 2 HP?
You're
at
still
two.
at 2.
All right.
Okay.
So you
Alright,
guys
so
are in this lightly forested area. You're about halfway to where he said you should be. What do you guys do? You're pretty hurt.
Alright.
It's about midday.
Well, yeah, it's midday. How about we, do we have, anybody have anything to maybe chop down these trees so that we can make like a sled and we could put.
Orc bodies.
Ooh,
Well,
do you know
no.
how to make a?
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah.
I don't
I
have
think-
any tools. I just have my best sword and my armor. That's it.
I got a mace.
And 4 days worth of food, which I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna give to one of you. So.
Yo, real quick. I forgot to say, if my dog eats, will he regain his health?
No,
I'm back.
eating doesn't regain health. Resting or
cool.
spells do.
I think we might need to take a rest to let
I
Brittany.
know, I was
not
like,
be-
I need to take a rest.
So-
I just saw my life flash before my eyes.
Yeah.
With John there, I believe you heal 2 HP per day, other than spells. So do you guys chill out for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think we should do
Yeah, I
that.
guess we're just gonna chill.
This is our bubble.
All right, you guys
So
chill.
my doggo only lost 4 health, right? No, he didn't get hit, did he?
Do you guys do watches
So
or
I
no?
mean-
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on watch.
Okay.
I
You
let
and
my
Nahome
dog
both do have to
cast.
sleep 8 hours at the nighttime though, so whoever watches at
Okay.
night should probably be someone who doesn't cast spells. Otherwise,
Yeah.
guys, you're free
I'm
to
resting. I'm
You
gonna
watch?
chill, and I get
So-
only 4, so I like only get 4 HP now. Or
So-
do since we're just
Yeah.
chilling.
Me and my I sleep.
Yeah.
I sleep on the
Well,
floor
we're gonna
on
get through the
my
night
little
first, but
stone.
those of you that have rations, you can mark them off. Sonny, you don't need to if you ate that orc.
You know, I ate them.
Yeah.
I don't have an appetite. Like I kind of vomited up that guy.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Well, if you, I mean, you don't have to eat, but if you continue to not eat for a
Yeah.
while, you're gonna start having issues.
Yo, so my rations like, how do I like? I have rations, but like I don't know how
Yeah,
many.
that's a week's worth, so you have 7 days worth. If
Oh,
you only bought one,
7 days worth.
did you buy one or
So
2?
6 days worth. 6 left. I bought one, so 6 days. 6 left.
Okay, yeah, one ration is a
Okay.
week's worth. Yep. So yeah, you guys go to sleep. Sunny and I believe Sin were watching. All right.
Yeah.
I was resting.
So
Well, I gotta rest so I can get my spells.
Oh, okay. So
during the
afterwards,
night,
yeah,
not during the afternoon.
Yeah,
So
Right.
Brittany,
yeah.
I think Brittany went to the
Brittany's
bathroom.
not here.
So,
I'm here.
are you there?
Yeah.
All right. And we'll go through this night. Let me see something real quick.
Wait, so me and Brittany are chilling.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna drink. You guys
All
mind?
right. Well, I kind of glimpse over and kind of notice she has this emblem, and I'm like,
Mm.
so, and it's just me and her, okay, chit chatting. I'm like, huh, guild, you're in the Thieves Guild too? That's pretty cool. And then I show off mine. So kind
Interesting.
of know that we're both in the.
She is
Right
unconscious
now.
right now, but yes.
Oh, is she?
You-
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
then she's not watching us.
You-
Never mind.
You inspect their body, but regardless,
Yeah,
during the night
I just
on
kinda glance over you.
on your watch, Sonny, you see a man in all white robes with like a symbol, like a giant metal symbol on his neck, walking towards you.
What? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just realized that. Do I do something like just do I try to say hi? Do like okay? Yeah. I say, halt. What is your what are you doing here? Who are you?
Behold, beast man of the woods. All fear the power of Alistar, god of justice and civilization. And he holds up his holy symbol. He says, Do you want to hear the good word of Alistair? I know your lizard folk are quite dastardly, but perhaps I could convert your soul.
I say no.
No, thank you.
I'm pretty good with I forget which is my god. Crap.
So do you say which is my god, or is that like out of
Yeah, I'm pretty good with I follow the word of Semlor. And like he's probably pretty taken aback.
He kind of he gives you a and kind of steps back a little bit. He goes, dastardly man. I pray for your soul. You are a bad man. And he kind of like storms off in the opposite direction where he came.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And otherwise, you guys get through the night peacefully. Brittany, you recover 2 HP as long as John was tending to your wounds. Everyone else does as well. I just put it. What is
Kiss my boo-boos!
Was John, were you tending to everyone's wounds?
Yeah, I'm not much of a kissing the boo-boo kind of guy. I just kind of...
Alright, Sonny, you
people,
heal
that's
too
all I
as
do.
well.
You just touched me. That sounds 10 times better.
Yikes.
Hey,
Oh, I gotta do +6. Hold on. Alright, well, you guys are sitting here. Some of you are a little more healed. You and Nahom can memorize new spells if you need to.
alright, I'm going to take the same two.
Alrighty. You take the same too. How about you, Nahom? Did he go to get a drink?
Yeah, I don't think he's back yet.
Alright. Cool. Okay, Sonny, you're at 6. Sorry, I had to make your token. I don't know what's going on with you, Sonny. Apparently your token doesn't want to work. It really doesn't like you. You're at 6
there
though.
we go.
It's my action, so I have death.
I mean, it's. I don't think we
What
have
spells
turn
do you
over right
memorize? Yeah, no, you're good. I'll just.
I go up behind Sunny and use Death's finger.
now. That's not.
Oh my god.
What
That's
spell?
a joke. That's a
What?
that's a joke from
an inside
Minecraft.
joke.
What spell do you memorize? Nahom.
Me?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
You have an open spell
now
slot.
remember, Nahom, if you do the scorching hands again, you got to be right up on the guy. So you might want to look into taking a spell that is like a ranged spell.
Especially since you have only 4 HP.
He doesn't have one.
Oh, he doesn't. He didn't pick one.
Well,
Alright, I got
It's okay though.
doggo, it's fine.
Burning hands is very
Are you gonna
powerful.
do burning hands then?
Okay, hold on. I can only memorize 2. Like if,
Oh, one. I think I actually had.
if they're not memorized.
2. He gets 1 necromancy,
Oh, he does.
which he already has filled. You only need to memorize 1, which can be necromancy or anything
So
else.
I can memorize 1 a day.
You can
You
memorize
both
2.
of your spells.
You didn't use your second spell yesterday.
Yeah. I
Okay,
only use
cool.
burning hands. Remember?
And
Alright, cool.
so you still have
I'm
animate dead
burning-
animals.
Hmm?
Alright, you memorize burning hands, and you guys are bring you back to the map. Right?
Wait, hold on. Let me do. Do I should do spider cans?
Huh?
Should I do spider crawl maybe? What do you guys think?
Spider climb?
Use spider climb. Please.
Let's
change
see.
the
Spider
spell for
hands.
this.
That'd be such a cool spell. Just turn into little spiders on both hands. It'd be crazy. Alright.
Should I do spider climb or should I do burning finger? Which one?
It's up to you, man. We can't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Do you have this monologue with the party?
Necromancer.
Or are you doing
Oh,
this
you,
out
yeah, you could.
We're having this conversation. Like,
All right. He goes, "Hey guys, what spells should I learn?" He looks up to you expectingly.
I'm not a great wizard like you, so I'm not quite sure on stuff.
I can climb walls or set people on fire.
I
Um,
say set people on fire, but
Yeah, I would say set people on fire. I don't think
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
I say what use is climbing walls when we're in the middle of a fight?
You can climb.
Yeah,
Okay.
Plus,
Oh, never mind. You
we're
say
gonna
that.
be in the woods, so
I don't care about out of fights. I only care about fighting.
yeah, like, what about you save that? Keep that in mind when we go into our first dungeon, if there is one, and then that spider climb might be a good idea. Okay.
You know what, you're right. I'm about to do spider climb. No burning fingers. Yeah.
All right, spider
And while
climb
we're
and animate dead
discussing-
animals.
While we're discussing this, I also ask, what the hell knocked me out during that last fight? Because I don't know.
Yeah, he just felt a big pressure on the back of his head, and then he was unconscious.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't
like-
know. I was trying to focus on my guy.
Before
I did
anyone
not.
else can, sorry, before
I
anyone
know
else
what
can speak,
happened.
hold on, shut up. Before anyone else can speak, I interrupt. I look at everyone with my evil cat eye, and I say, I don't know. Maybe it was a bird.
He's gonna be like, it doesn't hurt so much here or here, but right here it is hurting a whole lot.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
you got to venture on.
You are right
Yep,
here.
I'm ready to continue. The,
Oh, and also, I kind of forgot to ask.
Sorry, no,
what
you're not
are
there.
those
You're right
collars
here.
For?
What are the what?
Also,
The collars that they put on us.
Oh, they're like slave. They're like slave collars. They're big metal. They got a nail in them, attaching them.
Okay, and if we fuck up or whatever, they kill us.
well,
You don't know.
go AWOL.
They're just
saying that we're.
so unless you
identify
have
us.
detected them for magic, right, or anything, they just look like regular slave collars. You're not sure
I
if
do
they're
that.
magical. You're not sure at all. You just know they're slave collars. They look like slave collars.
Well, I do that then. I use detect magic. I use detect magic.
You don't have that spell today.
You said,
Yeah,
oh,
remember?
right.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. But it's cool. It's alright. It looks pretty cool. It's stylish.
Alright, it's all that matters. Stylish.
I paint it black with the. I paint it like reddish with the blood of my enemies.
If anything, it's protecting your neck.
Yeah.
I paint
Yeah.
it red with the blood
If you're
of-
thinking on the real bright side, yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Hey, wait, can you change my picture again?
Dude,
So
come
the
on.
creepy one.
I changed it to red. Plus, I got my red hair in. Wait, no, it's the wrong.
Oh god, did you get your
Okay,
green
this is gonna be the
eyes?
last time at home, so I hope you're
Yes,
happy.
this
I'm very
is
happy
this
with
is the
it.
last time I'm doing this. All right.
I have green hair too, so.
There. You look weird. He's got like dandruff under his hood. All right. Green dandruff. Anyway, so you are right about here, right? You're about less than a half a day from the encampment that they said. Brittany, you still got it in your head. Maybe you're actually have what is it called? The memory thing.
Oh,
Photogenic.
photogenic.
Maybe you have. Yeah, maybe you have that,
You would roast that.
but you're not sure. You do know where the camp is, though, at least.
No, the general area or
Yeah.
direction.
So you guys take off for it, or do you chill here for another day and heal up? Or what's up?
How you guys doing on
I have
HP?
two.
I technically only have 6 health, not the 11 that it says for me right
yeah.
now. So
Yeah,
I can
was gonna
re-
say I have 4.
Re-pull you all on.
Well,
I only have two.
Oh.
That's not working.
where did I go?
I'm trying to
I'm
see.
gone.
Yeah, you died.
well,
I'm dead. I fell in the
Oh,
water and
that-
drowned.
What is wrong with your
That's
token, Sonny?
embarrassing.
Your token doesn't want to work for me. Jeez.
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
like Dirty was saying, just being in my presence, you guys gain 2 health points.
Yeah, if you're relaxing, you can't go into combat though. Otherwise, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hang out for 2 more days.
2 more?
What?
2 more.
I can hang out for another day.
So you do have a cure light wounds, John, if you want to cast it.
I do. All right. Is who's the lowest? Is it
I
Brittany?
got 2.
Brittany.
God, not-
All right. Yeah, let me go ahead and do
You know what? Let's all gather
a
around, like what's it called, John.
Give me a fresh
Yeah.
D8. What HP are you at, Sin?
I'm at 4.
4. There we go.
All right, here you go.
All right, you heal Brittany for
5.
5.
So I have 6 back.
Yep, you have 6
I'm fully
HP.
healed.
Not
Alright,
7.
well, I'm not fully healed yet, so I vote that we stay one more night.
No,
Alright.
no.
So you guys chill here for another night?
I say we stay here for 2 days. This way, if we stay here for 2 days, you all get to heal up a little bit more. I get to use detect magic on the collar, and then the next day I can get my burning finger again.
All right. So do you dispel burning hands today? Just kind of cast it at like in the air.
No. Like I just wait.
Well, you had spider climb.
Yeah, so you can go climb a tree and look around.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably scout out the bandit camp if you want to.
I do that.
You go climb up in a tree. So there's not super tall trees here. They're like imagine like an apple tree.
Shit.
You can still climb to the top of it with spider climb though, without a dex check.
Yeah, sure, do it.
All right. So you guys see Nahom eat a spider. He goes and climbs up this tree.
That's disgusting.
I go delicious.
Yeah.
Protein.
Nutritious and all that. And you guys just sit there for the rest of the day? Do you do anything in particular that you want to announce?
Well, since I seen Brittany's guild emblem or whatever, I go over to talk to her. Got it, like, just talk to her in. How many of you guys know Elven?
I'm a halfling.
I don't know it.
Ah, shit, everyone knows it then.
Other than
Oh,
me.
whatever, I don't care. I'll just talk to her. I don't care whoever is.
You guys can talk and you can't. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Can't.
We don't know.
Oh!
We can.
Wait.
Sin,
yeah.
we should make up secret lingo together and
So-
give it to
Wait,
Dirty.
what
That
are
way.
you talking about? We already have a made-up one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but I mean, like
Like real, like.
actual like things that we could say to each other.
so here,
Like our own language.
I'll start this off. So Brittany, Sin comes up to you and says, "You ever been to Caliper? Caliper's a really nice place. I love the Rusted Bucket there. It's the best tavern ever." And you know what that means? Hey, are you a part of the Thieves Guild?
Yeah.
Yeah, there, boom. Yeah. Oh.
All right, and you guys feel free to make up any language you want for Thieves Camp.
Then we're gonna come up with a little list.
Okay.
But yeah, you can.
Not right now.
Do you guys have a conversation in Thieves Camp?
I'm gonna say I just kind of keep it short because I still don't know her.
For any of you that were,
I just pretty much like, I'm glad that there's another person, like a thief or whatever, that I know of, you know?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
so you guys hear him say a couple lines of like weird phrases. It's kind of nonsensical. It's all in common, but you guys don't make really anything of it if you don't want to. But regardless, you sit through the day, and eventually it gets to night. And who's taking watch?
Not me.
I'll go.
All right, Brittany's taking a watch. Does anyone relieve her, or is she staying up all 8 hours? Everyone's sleeping.
I'll relieve her at that point.
All right. So you relieve her
Halfway through the watch.
for 4 hours. All right. So Brittany's on the first watch. Sunny's on the second. All right. During Sunny's watch, give me a perception check.
Is that just D20 again?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I don't realize whatever it is.
All right. You see nothing, but eventually, like you feel a little tap on your shoulder.
Oh god.
It's so good again.
Do you turn around?
Yeah, I'll turn around to see what.
Okay, you turn around expecting to see someone like at your eye level, but then you're like, "There's no one here," and then you look down and you
I
see
looked at-
a little dude with a pointy hat. He's got little blue round eyes, and he's like 2 feet tall. He smiles up at you and says, "Hello."
I say, oh, "Hello, small man."
I'm a gnome.
I could. Okay, you're a gnome. What are you doing in these woods?
I live here.
Oh,
Hey,
What
that's
do
fairly
you-
rude of you, sir. Don't you want to know my name before you ask me to go take you
oh,
back
yeah,
to
I'm
my
sorry.
place?
What is your name?
Oh, my name's Gimli.
Hi, Gimli. My name's Zarth Wigglescales.
That's a weird name, but it's interesting at least, I guess.
Yeah. So.
He kind of like
Why did
scratches his
you-
forehead. He's like, hey, what are you doing here?
I kind of like bar my teeth, like show off all my sharp ass teeth, and go like, "I don't think that's any of your business."
Oh, big teeth. And he kind of goes up trying to poke him, but he's kind of too short. He's like, hey, can I feel? Can I feel?
I kind of like lean down and let him touch him.
Okay, he kind of like strokes your teeth. Ooh, they're so white and shiny and sharp. Ow, I picked myself. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, oh, you're cool. Hey, say, can I hang out here?
I don't see any problem with it.
No. Oh yeah, it's no bother. It's no bother. I'll be here. Yeah, I'll just sit over right here next to you. And he kind of plops down on like a little stump.
Okay.
So, what are you doing out here?
Okay. Now I kind of feel more comfortable with them around me, so I kind of say like, we're looking for a bandits camp. We have a job there.
Oh, yeah, that place.
Yeah.
Sure, something.
Do you know anything about it? I've never been there.
Saw some humans. I know. One of them told me not to come inside when I asked to. He was real rude. They said bards wouldn't allow gnomes in the camp. Real racist folk. Hey, I suppose that's most humans, though. Right?
Yeah. They don't like me either, so
and he gives you, like, an elbow nudge.
Well, I kind of, like, smile as much as a lizard man can.
He goes, well, so you got any ale?
No, I don't, but I have some food if you want some.
All right. He goes, well, you know what? That's mighty kind of you. He looks over to the ground. He looks around. Hey, say, you want to know something cool?
I say yes, sure.
I can talk to squirrels.
Squirrels?
Yeah.
Oh, that is
watch.
Cool.
And he goes, and you see out of one of the trees that the orcs were waiting in, a little squirrel hops down, like crawls down and hops off, and comes up to the gnome, and like the gnome pets him on the head, and he reaches into like a pouch and pulls out a little acorn, and he gives it to the squirrel, and the squirrel goes, and then the gnome goes, and then he looks at you and says, his name's Squirrel.
Oh, that's a very clever name.
He's chief of his tribe.
Oh, okay.
Well, aren't you gonna say hi?
Hi, Squirrel. Well,
that's not how you say hi. And he slaps his knee. And he goes, you go.
I try to replicate what he did, but like can't. Really
Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, I did not
No,
pass.
he just and it's like the squirrel shakes his head and kind of like gives himself a little face palm with his tiny little paw, and then the gnome goes, and it kind of you can kind of like figure out what he's doing. He's like, I know, dude, I know, it's cool. I'm sorry, but and eventually he shoots the shit with you for like as long as you're awake, which is probably till morning.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and you all heal another 2 hit points. As you wake up, you see a gnome and a squirrel sitting and talking to Sunny, unless he's stopped them.
No, we're still talking.
All right, you're at 8, Sunny, and I believe Brittany and Sin are up to... Wait, no, Brittany's full health from the heal.
I'm
Sin, you're also full health as well. Only one still hurt is Sunny for a couple hit points. What do you guys do? Y'all wake up. There's a gnome and a squirrel. You hear some... And then he goes, so the squirrels just said, dude, he said the funniest joke about acorns, Sonny, or Sarth. You gotta hear it. So he said, what happens when a lizard man, a squirrel, and an acorn walk into a bar? And he says some stupid joke that isn't very funny.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know where I was gonna go with that.
I
was hoping for the punchline there. I was waiting for it, like, oh, this is gonna be good.
I'm
gonna be like, who is this? I'm gonna go up to Sunny and be like, who is this?
It's I say it's Gimli, the gnome.
Well, ain't that rude, Missy? You didn't ask for my name from me. You asked it from him. My name's Gimli. Nice to meet you. And he kind of spits on his hand and points it out to you to shake. He's like 2 feet tall, by the way, so you're standing pretty tall above him. Sunny the most, but he looks expectingly.
Aren't you adorable for a child?
I am 100 years old, you Missy. I am older than any of you, most likely. Well, maybe not you. You're an elf. How old are you? That's really interesting. How old are you? You guys live like forever, don't you? And then you just kind of evaporate.
Yeah, I'm 65. By the way,
do you chat up this gnome, Brittany, at all, or do you just ignore him?
Yo, pause for 1 second. Just
What exactly? Why are you here?
Oh, I live here in this kind of foresty area here. I live in a tree.
And what is this?
I feel like this is the right song for this. Continue.
But okay, yeah, continue, Brittany and Gimli.
So I'm gonna walk up to this gnome. I'm gonna introduce myself.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna ask him.
Go outside.
Okay. He shakes your hand with the hand he spit on, and he goes, "Nice to meet you. My name's Gimli. What's yours?"
My name is John,
Hi, John.
and I am a follower of the sun.
You
or
follow the
sonar.
sun?
Yes.
Well, I
This
figure
is,
you can't see too well, can ya? And he slaps his knee and gives a giggle.
You could just kind of hear me
Nice.
laughing a little bit.
So you got a pretty rapport about these woods, like
Oh, I know all
what
about
goes
these woods.
on?
Yeah. I live
Yeah.
here inside a tree. And I talk to squirrels. Ain't that right? And he goes to the squirrel, and the squirrel goes and he hands him another acorn.
I do a check to see if this
Well-
is lying.
I'd like to ask him if he would like to be our scout.
A scout? Well, I'm not very
Yeah.
good at scouting and such, but I can follow you along, sure, yeah. I like
And I
to
was
travel.
Well, he's got a whole army of squirrels that can go ahead
Oh,
of us.
no. Squirrel controls the squirrels. He's in charge. He's the big chieftain of the squirrels. I just
ask
talked
him.
to Squirrel.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk to Squirrel and ask him if he can. You'll be our translator, and they will be the scout.
I
Can I like
suppose.
search this little gnome's pockets while he's not looking?
You give me
You gotta roll.
pickpockets check. It's on your character sheet under your rogue abilities.
Hold on, let me.
Nahom, what you wanted to see if he was lying? Give me a perception
Yeah.
check. All right.
Alright, this is gonna be 20.
Do I just roll this?
Let me see. 18. Let's see what your
Should I
check
just-
is. You have a 0% chance to pick pockets. Damn. What is that from? Doesn't make sense.
I just clicked no armor. Oh wait, there's this button.
Did you assign any
think
points
I
into
did.
pickpockets?
I thought I did.
It said 0.
No, I didn't do pickpocketing.
Okay. Yeah, then you have a 0%
Oh.
chance.
20,
Um,
50. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's because
Yo,
of your
by the way,
armor.
I rolled below my perception, so I think I did.
Yeah. No. You. As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Alright, cool.
See if this works.
I'm just memorized that in awe. There we go. Of him actually talking to the squirrels. Like I'm bent down and I'm like, you're the
Yeah.
coolest guy I ever known.
Okay, can I be like, I don't trust this.
So
gnome.
you fail
I'm
your
just gonna
pickpockets
say.
check, but you don't alert him. You just kind of reach in and you can't get it. He's kind of jittery and he keeps moving around. Right? He's wiggly.
He's that big man.
So what do you do, Brittany?
I'm just gonna be. I don't trust him at all.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of hint it towards sin in a different thing, like let's say something like
This guy is shady.
I think she's trying to speak in Thieves' Cant. I could make it up if you want to.
yeah. Wait. I could be like aren't the clouds lovely today?
Okay, you
Something
understand
like that.
that means the guy that we just met is suspicious.
All right. Are we like?
I don't trust him. All right.
And I pick up on it and I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Well, I will attempt pickpocketing because I have a 10.
All right. Give me a
Can I roll a d?
pickpockets check. It's on your
D20?
character sheet. I would do it from your character sheet. Just
Oh.
give me a D100 actually,
Okay.
and I'll tell you if you succeed. Just in case this isn't working right.
D100.
It worked right for Brittany, or at least it looked like it did. So you pick
I'll
pockets
try it
is
first
you have
on
a
the thing.
10% chance. If you roll a 90 or above, he catches you doing it. By the way, so. Okay, you go to pick the gnome's pocket, and he slaps your hand with his tiny little childlike hand. He goes, "How dare you try to touch my pockets?" And then he kind of reaches into his pockets and pulls out a handful of acorns. Is this what you were looking for? Is this what you wanted?
Like,
and he throws them on the
like,
ground.
no.
Some friends you are. And he kind of stomps off away.
Be like, no, I
Of course,
want that.
thieves ruined it.
I stabbed Brick
Dang it.
in the stomach because she ruined it.
You
Hey,
can't.
You stab her?
I mean,
Nothing-
I guess you could try.
Give me a roll to
Nothing's
hit.
stopping me.
Give me a roll to hit.
I'm joking.
Alright.
I'm joking. Jesus.
Alright, so
Oh
you
my
don't
God,
do that.
you would've let me- You would have let me stab her.
I mean, you said you did it. I don't know. As you do. All right. So you guys are sitting here. Gimli just walked off. He looks rather upset. Does anyone go after him, or do you just let him go?
yeah, I pick up all the acorns and I try to apologize. I was like, I just really wanted an acorn because I wanted to feed the squirrels. That's all I wanted to do. I'm so sorry.
Give me a charisma check, Sin, as you try and persuade him back into your life.
Do I do a D20?
Yes. You're looking to get below your
Come
charisma.
on. Yes, I
Is
did.
that below? Yep. Okay. So
Yeah.
he looks up at you and says, "Well, next time just ask, okay?" And he kind of waves his finger at you in like a disappointed, and it looks disappointed. He's like, "But all right, I'll go get my acorns. Don't you dare do that again, or I'll have
All right,
Squirrel
I'm
Squirrel call
sorry.
his buddies and we'll rough you up." And he kind of gives a giggle. "I'm just messing with you. Squirrel Squirrel doesn't fight. He usually just chirps and eats nuts." Or he goes "Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch." And he says, "You know what I just said? I just said I hope we become great friends even though you're a lying cheater." Ha! Get
Oh,
it?
thanks.
Cuz
I
you tried
appreciate
to
that.
steal from me? Ah. All right, so you're bumming around camp. What spells do you memorize, Nahom and John?
Oh yeah. Since we're running around camp, I like to use detect magic, and I also would like to cast that on my little shackles.
Okay, when you cast detect magic, it's like a radius. You can feasibly get everyone and all your objects on you into this casting.
All right. So basically, cast it on everyone around me and see if there's any magic.
So you
on
cast
them.
it in the radius, and you're seeing no signs of magic besides like your body, right? Like your physical form, and John's body. Those are the only two
How
magics.
about the elf?
Huh?
How about the little elf?
Well, I thought you were detecting magic on your collar.
So it's like an area
Right.
effect.
I
It
did.
does.
It's a radius, so every
Oh,
single
okay.
Yeah. All right. So what do you guys do? What spells do you
All right,
memorize?
so- I'm gonna keep the same ones I got so far.
Cool.
I
Cure light
also
wounds,
try to-
sun scorch.
I also like check if there are any animals near me.
There's the squirrel messing with
I mean,
the gnome.
any dead ones.
Hold on. You don't see any dead animals near you? Like in
Can I
vicinity.
kill a squirrel?
How long would you look? Also, what spell do you memorize?
About a couple hours. Like I just pick one. The one that I always have is the revive is like animal.
Okay. And then what else though?
What? Why are you gonna stab the squirrel?
Oh, well,
It's gonna make
okay.
it undead familiar.
Okay, this one. If
Yeah,
I stab it,
but I thought
no.
we were gonna be friends.
No, you don't. It can't be Squirrel because he's the captain
Alright,
of all the other squirrels.
Okay, can I do it in secret?
Why don't you just
Okay,
ask
so the only
Squirrel
squirrel you see
if
is
he
Squirrel
has
Squirrel.
any?
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, if I kill a squirrel,
Just ask him if he's got any squirrel friends.
all right, ask him if
Yeah.
he has a squirrel grave nearby.
There we go.
Do you ask
like
him
a
that?
pet cemetery, but for squirrels. Like,
Okay, so you say that to Gimli,
now?
and Gimli says, "To what end, friend?"
like I can bring them back for you. I can bring one of them back.
You can bring
leave
Squirrel
'em-
Squirrel's daughter back?
Oh shit.
God.
Sure.
Oh my god. He goes, "Squirrel, squirrel!" And he goes, "Chee chee 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 chee." And you hear the squirrel go,
Something happens.
My
Like, will
internet's
they be mad?
dipping.
Yeah, probably.
What do you,
Squirrel-
what do you undead? A dead female squirrel. And
then I tell it to act casual.
do you so you raise it as a zombie then?
Yeah, and I tell it to act casual, like normal kind of.
So as far as commands, right, you can say like three-word phrases, and they're fairly stupid, right? So if you say, "Go walk down this path," they will literally walk down that path, for like the entire path, right?
Um,
And if you say stop at the
Okay.
tree and there's like more than one tree, they just won't do it. They'll just keep walking.
walk to other squirrel. Okay, walk to squirrel. And
So
then, can I say
the-
smile?
this, yeah, smile works. So this undead squirrel, it's like rotted in, you know, its flesh is like falling off of it kind of in some places.
It's
There's
like Pet
larvae
Cemetery.
all over it. It's just a tiny little squirrel, kind of like limps forward towards the other squirrel. And then you see it stops in front of it and goes, and it like its teeth open up and you see there's teeth like missing and it just, one falls out as it opens its mouth and it goes, "Shut." And the squirrel goes, "Cheat, cheat, 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 cheat." And the gnome just looks in horror and says, "What have you
I
done?
don't really need to translate.
What have you done?
Hey,
What did you do to his daughter? That's not bringing her back. That's a zombie."
Hey, I kneel down to him real quick and I just whisper in his ear, "Hey, you asked for him back. This is your fault. This is nothing. None of
This is
on you."
disgusting. You're detestable.
I mean, we are evil, so
All right.
fuck it.
And you hear
Hey,
you hear from the squirrel down on the ground, "Cheat, cheat, cheat!" And you see like maybe 30 squirrels like kind of like show their faces out of the leaves of the tree and stare at you, Nahom.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
All right, okay, tell
I
him.
just say to Gimlet, I am not with this. I had no part in taking
Okay.
him.
You can't speak
No.
squirrel. Oh wait, you say that to Gimli?
No, I,
Okay.
Yeah.
If they're going to attack him, will they attack me today or tomorrow? It's like right
call it
now,
right then and
like-
there.
because I'm cool.
Who are you asking?
I'm cool. Like I'm asking like Gimli. Like, will they attack me? Yes or no? It's like
Hold on. And Gimli goes,
Oh,
"Cheat, cheat, 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 cheat." And then the squirrel goes, "Cheat, cheat, 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 cheat." And he goes, the chieftain has requested 100 acorns and you to put his daughter back to rest. And all is forgiven.
all right.
Otherwise,
I
probably?
spend the rest of basically I use my sling, shoot the squirrel in the eye, and I spend the rest of my day gathering acorns.
I take this moment to step away from the
So
home
you
and
just-
distance myself as much as possible.
You
Right.
dispel the zombie?
Yeah.
Or no?
Hmm?
Did you say dispel it?
Okay, I dispel it, and I spend the rest of my day looking for acorns.
Okay.
It doesn't take me too long.
You
to
see
run up
a
the list.
very depressed and sad squirrel go and rebury another squirrel.
Oh my god!
Wow, no.
And you gather, you
Wow.
find the necessary acorns. It takes almost all day though, so.
Yeah, why couldn't you just find a random dead animal somewhere?
Well, so, he said there weren't.
We're
any
in the
around.
woods.
He said there weren't any.
So,
Oh.
I asked.
Gimli looks at Zarth and he says, "Does he always do things like that?"
I looked
No,
over-
I honestly don't know him that well yet. I hope he doesn't do shit like this all the time.
You shouldn't talk to
I
him.
think
look
it's
over
a-
both.
I think he's
I
a
look over at both of them and like,
necromancer.
I mean, he is, but we tolerate that because we're all kind of from bad walks of life.
Ah, you're not judging him by the mountain he comes from, I see. And he kind of,
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to see my tree?
I'd love to.
Okay, he takes you to his little tree home. It's not very big. You can't even fit in it.
Yeah,
But there's like a tiny little bedroll and like a little glowing orb in it. And it's like glowing with a green light and it kind of lights up the entire thing. You're not sure what the origin is, but it looks cool. Yeah. Anyway, do you guys do anything else today or...
I'd tell you what, if I was seeing a green orb in there, I'd probably be asking Gimli about that.
Did you tag along with Zarth?
Because I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out his good
I
side.
guess I would probably tag along with him more than I was tagging along with anybody else.
From home.
So you tag
Um,
you tag along and you go to this tree. You see the same thing Zarth does. Is that a squirrel? Very
It's a dead
creative.
one, yes.
Very creative. But yeah, you ask him and he goes, the great sorcerer Miles the White. he cast a continual light spell on this orb for me, and I have it now. It's cool, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal.
It lights
That
my
might
house.
have been. And you say, what was his name?
Miles, the great sorcerer of the East.
Okay. He's a white sorcerer, correct?
Yeah, white robes.
Yep. That might have been the guy that paid you a visit.
Oh shit, it could have been.
Sorry.
Never got his name. Oh no, I did. Actually, no, that was Alistar that talked to me.
Oh, okay.
You sang praise, Alistair. His name wasn't.
Oh, actually, no, it could have been him. Yeah, my bad. I never got his name.
But regardless, you guys spend the day. Do you cast your heal light wounds on anybody, or did you already cast it?
Mm.
I think we're all
Is everybody healed?
Sunny is
Where's
not.
my dog go?
Yeah, I'm not-
Sonny, you're the only one that needs some laying of the hands.
Yeah, I'll need some see this whatever your incantation is.
Mr. Me.
Okay. All right. So
Alright. D8.
I'm gonna roll 1d8, and Mama say, Mama sa, Mama sa. Boom.
1 HP. You are
Get
at
one, buddy.
9, Mr. Zarth Wiggleskin. What the no.
Okay.
Whoops, I put you to 17. Hold on.
Oh shit, upgrade.
Yeah, you leveled up. Congrats, JK. You're okay. You're at 9. Alright, so yeah, you heal him. Do you guys rest that night then?
I'm up for resting.
Alright. Who takes watch?
Because then I'd be. I'll take watch again. I like watching.
Alright,
I wanted
you
to
watch.
this time.
You can both watch. You can take first watch or second watch. Which you guys do?
Do you want to take first or second?
Come on.
Alright. You take second. Through the
I
night.
gave scraps in the street.
Through the night, you see some moths, Brittany, and otherwise all is quiet. You too, Zarth, and you all wake up with the ability to do as you please and go where you want.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to the gnome and be like, so gnome, you know where this bandit camp is?
I do. Yeah. Yep.
You think you
Yep.
can guide us there?
Oh, definitely. I don't know if they'd really appreciate that though. Maybe.
Why would you say that?
Hey, say, you got any gold?
Maybe.
Ooh, can I see a gold piece?
10. Why?
I want one.
Why do you want it?
I like gold.
It's pretty
I like gold.
simple.
I like
I like gold too.
Oh, we both like gold. We can
Here,
be best
here,
friends.
I'll
You can
make
just
you a
share
deal.
all your gold with me,
I'll
and we
make
can be
you a
best
deal.
friends forever. Yeah, what's up?
I'll make you a deal. You get us to the camp, and I'll give you 2 gold pieces. How's that sound?
My uncle once said, when someone says 2, you say 3.
Oh, my aunt said, when someone says 3, you go to 1.
I got this. I got this.
Your aunt sounds stupid.
Well, oh well. You know?
Yo, Sin, I got this.
He's married to your uncle.
Give me a charisma check, Sin.
Okay. I beat it.
You beat it?
Charisma's 15.
All right. Yeah. No. He goes, well, I guess I'll settle for 2, right? And he looks at you expectingly.
Yeah.
All right. 2.
Even... Oh.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
giving me
what
some
was
now? Now? He raises his hands up above his head. Gold, gold, gold.
I'll give you 1 piece now, all right? And then the other one when you get there, all right?
He takes
Here
the
you go.
piece from you and he kind of like twiddles it in his fingers for a second and then puts it in his mouth and takes a bite and chomps on it. Tastes like gold, huh? Goldy. And then he kind of like puts it in one of his pouches in his shirt. And he says, follow me, boys! And
All right.
elves, weird cat-eyed people, let's go!
That raised dead relatives from.
And then
He said he didn't let me do it. What I was gonna do was I was gonna threaten him. I said I'll bring back your aunt to stab you or something.
What? Damn.
You've done enough. No.
Whatever spells you memorize, just what are they for the spellcasters?
Oh yeah.
You can either message them to me on Discord, Roll20, or just tell them.
Yeah, I actually put mine in my character sheet.
Okay.
Same as usual, burning fingers and animate dead animals.
Amazing. All right. Burning fingers and animate dead animals, or burning hands. It takes about 5 or so hours, and eventually you make it to this palisade wall structure. It's got a little more trees around it than the other structures that you've seen. However, you make it there, and the gnome points and says, "That right there, on the other side of this, is a gate, and there's two dudes, and they stand there until they go raid, and then they go kill some people and take some stuff, and then they come back here and take all their goggly boobs, and they put it in the tent." And he says, "You can't really see the tent too well. I guess the palisades are a little too tall. You can see that right there," and he points to like a little tip of cloth that's kind of barely sticking above the palisades. He's like, "That's the tent. If it doesn't look like a tent from out here, but if you go around, go in that gate, you could totally see it. Okay?"
Okay. Well, can I ask you one more question?
Oh, what's the question?
Do you know how many of those guys are in there?
Counts on his fingers. I don't know, like 10. I don't go in there. They don't let me in. I saw them once walking around, but they stay away from me. They don't like me. They say gnomes are evil little brats who all just want to make mischief. You know what I want to make?
What?
I want to make that gold. Can I have it?
You sure can. Here you go.
Reaches out his hand, does a similar thing to what he did before, kind of like rubs it in his fingers and takes a bite, then puts it in one of his pouches. He goes, "Well, thank you. Are you gonna be killing these guys? Just curious."
I hope not.
We're just supposed to get a new leader, I say.
No, we have to kill the old guy.
Good luck. I hear Barge isn't too friendly. He wouldn't let me in the encampment. Hey, maybe install a guy who'd let me in the encampment, huh? That'd be cool.
We'll think about it.
Yeah.
You'll only think about it, Zerth? I thought we had a bond.
I'll try my hardest. I'm sorry, Gimli.
Oh, thanks, Zarth. You're a real nice guy. You know, you can come back to my tree anytime. You know where it is. Oh, and by the way, Squirrel says if you ever come back, Mr. What's your face? And he points to Nahom. What's your name again?
The name's Gion.
Yeah, Gion. If you ever come back to his territory, he's gonna rip your head off and chewing your brains.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Give him a message for me. Tell him he's gonna have to greet his dead.
I'm probably not gonna say that. Squirrel's a good friend of mine. Anyway, have a good day. And he starts fumbling through the woods.
I'll eat your family.
All right.
I'm just like all indifferent, you know.
All right.
All right.
All right, so we're here. I think
we should like kind of stay put and somewhat figure out how many there are instead of like just rushing in and be like surprise and there's like 100.
Can I roll to remember the guy's name?
Can you roll to remember Squirrel's name or Gimli's?
No.
The main guy, the chief of the bandits, is Bard or Bart or something like that.
Well, what is the roll to remember the name?
An intelligence check.
Intelligence check, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then I'd say, do it at home. Just roll d20, see if you can remember.
Yeah, I remember.
You rolled it?
And then the DM tells us.
Yeah, it is Barge.
Okay,
Barge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would have totally messed that up.
So yeah, you guys are standing behind this palisade. You see like a tent kind of a little bitly upcropping over the palisade walls. There's many trees around. What do you do?
Well, there's a fence around the corner, correct?
It's like a circular palisade. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said there was a gate on the other side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I wouldn't mind. I mean, they are bandits, so they're going to be hard to reason with.
We
but
should have our most charismatic person probably go first.
that's what I was thinking.
That's me.
Oh crap! What's your charismatic?
A -1.
Charisma.
I was saying, Nahome's a necromancer. People like look at him.
Mine's
and go like,
14.
Mine's 15.
Same with
Yeah.
me, so I should be in the back.
Mine's 13.
All right, mine's 13 also. Sin, I think you've got the highest charisma
All right.
or charismatic.
So
But you better be prepared.
So
okay?
I think this is what we do. Us four hide in the
God.
woods next to the gate, and
Okay.
Sin goes up on her own and talks to somebody
do you
and asks if we could talk.
do you circle around to where you can see the gate, or do you circle around just to where like you can see the front, right, of the palisades?
Uh,
I would say
yeah,
just stay.
I'd say circle around the. We can see the gate.
All right.
That, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
hide. Us four hide on either side of the gate.
All right.
And Sin, you go up and you try and see if you can talk to somebody in charge.
I want someone
So-
next to me. Okay, I am not going up
I'll
there
go.
by myself.
Yo, real
All
quick.
I'll
right.
go up there.
Okay, if the two women show a
We're
little
gonna
bit,
work our
do they get,
women.
like, +1 charisma.
Depends what they say. So you all circle around. You see a man sitting there with a short sword on his side. He's just got like leather armor on, and he's just standing there, kind of looking up in the clouds. He doesn't seem to notice the two of you as you approach, Brittany and Sin,
Wait, is the front this way?
or Lily and Sin. It's to the front.
Is
So
there a chance to
Right
walk
here?
past this person?
it's like this
Or is
way.
he?
So you came from this way, right? Then the front's like angled that way. So you're like
Okay.
So I'm right.
you're like right here probably.
And then
What do
Yeah.
you guys see? Because I see just a map.
Yeah, we're on the map.
Yeah, that's what we see. Yeah.
Just talk about direction.
We're
Anyway.
just saying
Yeah.
that like this is where it is, and
Mhm.
then like,
Oh,
this is
so
where
this
the
is
door
where
would-
we are, and then these three are going to be off to like the side, kind of.
So you two are approaching it. He
Hiding.
doesn't seem to notice you. Do you guys announce yourselves, or what's up?
I'm gonna
Uh,
keep walking.
You keep
We're gonna
walking
just
up.
Keep walking past them.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna keep walking. If he doesn't notice me, and then if he notices,
as you get within like
Start thin.
3 feet of him, he gets startled and goes, "Who goes there?" And he kind of like pulls his short sword, and his cap kind of like falls down over his eyes. He goes, "Who goes there?" And he kind of like goes to lift his cap up a little bit. He says, "Who are you?" There's a gate behind
I
him,
am.
just wooden.
I like kind of lean like since Brittany's in front of me, I'm gonna like kind of lean up
Mhm.
to one side of Brittany. Like you'd see me like, oh, sir, we're just traveling musicians. And we just happened to come across your thing. We were about to run out of food, and we were gonna ask if you had any.
What?
I think we're about to get mugged.
You came here for food?
Well, we were just wandering. We were just walking,
to
and
be honest, we're kind of lost.
yeah, I'm sorry.
hey, just tell them that you're gonna play for them.
Brad.
Come on now, go with the musician stuff. Fake it till you make
Okay,
it.
and
Whoa! Oh,
There we go.
Sin and Brittany. So do you say anything else to him besides being lost?
If you like, if you like, we can play a couple of tunes and for some food.
He goes, "Well, if you're lost, just go east or west. You'll probably run into the road or a town or the sea, which, you know, ain't too pleasant. Otherwise, I don't know. You said you're musicians? Were you looking to any
Of
kind of
course.
air quotes play for the boys?"
Of course. And I pull out my flute. I'm like, of course, it's what I do.
Give me a charisma check. It's not where you're hiding. If you're hiding, you can definitely be with them right now. You
Hey,
want-
hey.
I walk up there.
No,
You walk up
Wait,
there?
no,
Least
no,
charismatic
no!
one look-
I'm about to roll roll charisma. You guys just
okay,
stay
okay.
back.
Well, I'll wait until you roll, and then I'm just gonna run up and be like, "What's
Yeah,
up?"
I've definitely passed.
All right, yeah, he
Walk up and
goes,
say, hey,
hold on. And he yells, Burton, get out here. And you see another man, similar garments, a little bit uglier, walks out with a short sword, and he goes, what's up? And he explains that you two are musicians and to go ask Barge if it's okay if you guys come play for them. And the one guy walks back in, and like a minute later, he comes back out and says, yeah, Barge will let you in, as long as you give us the deluxe music.
What, of course. That is what
And
I
both the guy walks back in, and he kind of beckons for you to follow. Do you follow?
do.
Just saying, we don't get to follow you.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you'll be fine.
ask him if you're
They
Canadian.
think you're musicians.
Then are you guys just gonna like knock this guy out and like kind of
Yeah, it's something. We'll figure it
Okay,
out.
okay.
We're distractions, okay? We'll go in.
Okay, we'll go in.
All right, you
We're
go in.
going in.
All right.
Does anybody got a spell
So you guys
or something?
don't see this. Only Brittany and Lily do.
No.
Or Brittany and Sin.
Like I'm just inside. Hey, what's up, guys? Where have you guys been?
All right. So you see this big guy with like a spiked mace. He's got it over his shoulder. He's sitting on a chair. The rest of these guys are all sitting around various fires, and they're kind of chilling out, drinking what looks to be ale. This guy's big. He's like 6'5". He's got bulging muscles, and he's got like a thing covering half of his face, like a red scarf. And he looks to you and says, "You the musicians?"
Yes, we are. And who might you be, kind sir?
Name's Barge. I'm the leader of this here band. Come here. And he kind of beckons for you guys to come towards him.
How close? Like
Yeah, it's
this close? Or...
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll stay right here.
And he's like, play me a tune.
As you wish.
Oh my God, Sin! I don't have a.
Brit- You better start dancing, Brittany.
Yeah, start doing some
All right.
belly dances.
Give me a dex check -1, Sin, for your flute playing. And Brittany, I guess dex check if are you dancing? What are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna dance.
Okay, you're not proficient in dancing, so this is with like +4. So give me a dancing, or give me a dex check +4. That's bad, by the way, the pluses.
Close my sheet. Hold on.
So wait, so mine's a dex check.
-1, so that's good.
Yeah.
So you
Versus
technically rolled a
dex.
2. You like
Yeah.
played
So
the
you-
most beautiful music ever.
What does it sound like when you play the flute? Do you have your flute in person? I know we talked about this like
I
a
don't
little.
even know where that thing is.
All right.
So
So
you have an ocarina. Or
Hold
something.
on.
what kind of song do you play?
I play a sexy one, of course.
A sexy song.
Little.
Shut up, John. I knew you were gonna do
So wait,
that.
am I rolling a d20?
Yeah.
Mhm, plus
+4.
Oh God.
Oh God. Okay, Brittany,
worst
you go to
dance in the
dance and
realm.
you kind of fall over, and then you're like, oh shit! I immediately fell, and you just like stand up and you look nervously around, and you see these like 7 men just staring at you as you fall to the ground, and they look kind of unhappy with your dancing. They're paying attention to Sin's flute, but
It's good. My dexterity is a 13.
13. All right, yeah.
So
You pass in with an 8. So your flute playing's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Is this your flute?
yeah, it's all sexy, isn't it?
So- You try and make a sexy tune for Brittany to dance to, and she just like falls flat on her face immediately,
I'm like, oh god.
literally tripping. Brittany, as you trip, like all your weapons kind of fall to the ground. You have to kind of like pick them up. So some of your money does too. And you see as you drop your money, like hungry eyes fall on it. And Barge goes, "That's some well decent flute playing. But you said you were a dancer?
I'm new.
You dance like
She's
an
in
ogre."
training. She's still in training, sir. I do apologize for this. And I kind of like give her
Wait.
like a nasty look, like, "Ugh."
Quite the unpleasant sight.
Hey, say,
Yeah.
while we're distracting these guys, can the other 3 sneak up?
They
on
haven't
this
said
one guy
anything
that's
yet. I'm
getting,
waiting.
like,
I'm waiting for them to
Well,
say.
I'm
I
Yeah.
know. I'm
kind
like,
of enjoying the show.
All right.
So,
So,
I kind of want to go up to this guy and ask him what his what the bandit customs are for like challenging for leadership or whatever.
No, I'm
You just
knock
walk
him
up
out.
to him?
Knock him out.
He goes, halt!
Yeah, I walk up to him.
Halt! Who are ye?
I say my name. I'm Zarth, Wiggle Scales, and I just I'm here on business.
I gotta reload my
What?
page.
Business.
Business, yeah. I'm here to challenge your leader for the right of leadership.
He laughs. Ha! You think he'd accept? Against a big fella like you? He'll poke you full of holes.
Is he too scared to fight me or what?
Well, frankly, yes, you're a big lizard man. You eat people. Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck?
At this point, I kind of like push in past him since he seems kind of scared of me.
He like puts a hand on your chest. Give me a strength check to see if you can push past him.
Okay.
I just knock him out.
I just kind of sneak in behind with something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Short.
10,
I'm kind of
13.
short. After he pushes away, and I just
Yeah. And John's behind him. like crawling, you know?
10,
Arm rolling.
between them.
Regardless whether you fail or not, I think you passed. You beat his strength. Yeah, you push
Okay.
past him into the camp, and the eyes in the camp light up, and the guy goes, "Intruder! Intruder!"
So I told you
Hold
to
on.
knock him out.
Wait a second. So you try and sneak in Tuna home?
Yeah,
He
I'm
goes,
like,
"What
I'm
the
like,
hell?" And he
"No."
puts his short sword, he pulls it out and says, "Halt! Not one more man gets through this gate."
Hey, 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 hey.
Please, please lower your arms. For it, he is blind and he does not know where he's going. And so I'm actually his seeing eye person.
What is our group
Hey.
costume?
I'm just trying to help him get through the woods here.
I have a
And
Shut up, no.
Yeah.
You're not helping us.
So the guard looks
Right.
at the husky, the white-robed cleric, and Gian Nightshade, like wide-eyed, and goes, "Intruders! Intruders!"
Oh shit!
And all these guys look to you, Zarth. And what do you do?
I say I'm here to challenge your leader. If any of you wish to join me in this, I accept right now. And what do I have to do? A charisma roll for that?
Give me a charisma roll. Barge also speaks up
Shit.
and goes, "A lizard man lead? What a joke!" And he will roll a charisma check as well. See what they think of him.
Oh!
Okay,
Did you actually
5.
do it?
All right.
Yeah, that would actually be passing on my part.
They kind of look around and they're like, look at the big bulgy lizard men, and they look to the two women, and they Barge and the men go, "You with him?"
Did
I've
I?
never seen that.
I'm sorry, Barge just says
lizard
that the men
thing.
don't.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you guys have to decide
Yeah.
if you're with us.
What do you say? Yeah, you say you've never seen him?
Well, wait.
Barge
feel like
only
you
asks,
like
not the
him.
men.
like how his ideas or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I'm saying since we're too close to that guy, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we've never seen this lizard thing in our life.
Do you say anything,
But I
Brittany?
wouldn't.
I'm
Ready.
letting her talk.
Brittany's like, she's still working on
And I
the move.
also
Her,
bring up
her
a-
face
a-
is red from
then-
her performance, but regardless.
If I say I've never seen this lizard thing in my life.
Give me a charisma
But
check to see
it
if
would
you.
be kind of interesting to see these two battle it out. Wouldn't you agree?
Give me a charisma check to see if you.
They believe her.
I did.
There's a 6. All right. 7. Ooh, you just barely beat his perception. All right. So the men look around and like look towards the two women and look towards the big burly lizard man, and they kind of like look around and just kind of shrug and stuff. And Barge goes, I suppose we duel." And he looks to you, Zarth.
Okay, I accept that you accept my duel.
All right.
I'm gonna step to
And
the side
so
over here.
they clear a path for you two to fight. Here.
while, While Tweedledee and Tweedledum are still outside. In the
So here's what they do. They kind of like
Yeah.
do one of these. They motion for the two
Semicircle.
women to kind of hold their arms too in the circle
Okay.
to
Okay.
kind of box
Let-
them in, right? And it's like if you go outside of bounds or get close to it, you might get stabbed.
Oh, okay.
Nahom, you're expected. All you. So this guy comes in and he has the two of them follow.
And then since he doesn't really, okay,
Might be an
Hanging out.
imperfect circle, but regardless.
me and my lizard guy,
Speed
are just
down one
gonna-
more, Brittany.
me and my doggo are just gonna be.
All right, so you're expected to like stab him if he falls out of bounds. All right.
Yeah, that's
So,
fine.
yeah.
I accept it. I understand.
All right.
guys.
So Sonny, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Plus your weapon speed. It doesn't matter always, but for this particular encounter, since it's
shit.
just the verse, that's really good.
What is my weapon speed?
It's on your character sheet. It says speed. So he has a big old maul.
It's 8.
Start slicing and dicing him. Eat his nuts.
Sonny, you go
Actually-
first.
Yep.
Hey, can I also roll an initiative in case I want to intervene?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
There you go. You go first, Sonny. You all can roll initiative if you want to. These
just in
all
case
the
things go south.
all these guys with short swords are holding their action with their short swords out, getting ready to stab if anyone gets near.
Okay.
I got my dagger out.
Is that where Barge is going to start, or does he start like in the one right in front of it?
He starts
Oh,
right
I
there.
see how that works
Oh,
now.
okay, just make sure.
Yeah, how do I use my tracker?
Yep. The command I gave. Yeah, that's initiative. That's good. That was good initiative.
Okay, once everyone gets their stuff done, I'll.
Did Brittany rolled an 8? Yep.
I just noticed her things just says the bitch. You can roll as your own name. Like that's what I set mine.
Yeah. I think that's
Okay,
what
so
everyone
that's
is.
good. Everyone rolled.
So did everyone? Yeah. Right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give me a quick second, and we'll get some epic battle music going. Hopefully, I don't have the battle music. Oh, here we go. This is good.
There we go.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
Sin,
this
do you
is
do
ready
anything,
to
or
rumble.
you standing still?
Nope. I'm just like, ah! I
Nothing?
have my dagger out. But I'm just like, ah! Thunderdome!
Thunderdome! You hear Thunderdome from the side, Zarth. What do you do, Zarth?
I run up to him, and then I take a swing at him.
All right, take your swing.
Yep.
Give me your roll to hit.
Oh,
AC of 1. That's really good. All right, you hit him with your bastard sword, clawing across his chest.
You can throw the smiley face down there.
All right, give me your damage.
We'll go see.
oh shit!
You slice across his chest for 5 damage, leaving a nasty wound, hurting him pretty badly. He
Like the hair.
looks to you with his maul. And what's your AC?
4.
That's a hit. He hits you with his maul. For 5 damage as it sinks
Shit.
right into your chest. It goes poof, and you're kind of knocked back for half a second, and then you kind of lean back forward instinctually. So you took 5 damage.
Yep.
All right. Lily Landers, do you do anything?
I fucking knew you were gonna do that for me.
I'm just gonna stand here and like cheer, I guess.
All right. Give me your best
Silently
cheer.
trying,
What do you
like,
say? Okay, you hear one of the spearmen go, "Blood bull, blood bull, blood bull," and he kind of like gets all hyped up. John, what do you do?
I'm kind of analyzing the situation. I'm asking Sonny, or what's his name?
Sorry.
Zarth, how he's feeling, if he needs help, you know.
I think I have to wait until my turn to reply, right?
You can just reply now if you need to.
I say, no, it's fine. I'm good. Don't worry.
Sin, it's your
Alright.
turn. Do you continue to
Good
cheer
deal.
him on?
Hey, real quick.
Thunder down! It's awesome, guys!
Oh wait,
Hey,
you never got added. Where were you on the initiative? 6.
Me neither. We're at it.
Oh.
Okay, what did you do, Nahom, on your thing?
Oh, what I was
Draw.
gonna do was I was
What
just
is
gonna
that?
like
Get rid of that. That's freaking nasty.
I was just gonna like while everyone was looking at the fight, I was gonna slow in the semicircle until I was like here.
You'd have,
Uh,
all those guys over there would probably see.
Yeah,
I know,
um,
but they're watching the
So-
fight.
no,
It's like-
as soon as you step out of line, you get past the first guy, but the second guy. No, that's not the second guy.
No,
The third guy
your area.
kind of like grabs your arm and says, "Halt!"
No! Just have faith in Sunny.
And he
Alright.
stares you right in the eyes. He turns around.
Hey,
Why'd the
and,
music
wait,
go?
and then I'm like, okay, let me do a charisma check because like I was gonna say like there's a hole in the circle back there. I was trying to fill that in.
He says, "Get back to your place."
You should have just said I couldn't see from over there.
Hey, aren't you the guy at the gate? Don't you know I'm blind? Look at the cat eye. Can't you see
Breaking the circle is forfeited by death. You know
Get
that,
the
right?
fuck back.
Go! No! Go back!
Can I roll a d20?
I got this. You don't have to worry.
Alright, I was
Sin.
gonna cast Burning Fingers back if you
Oh,
step
yeah.
away.
I'm just telling. I still have my knife flailing, and I'm like, yeah! It's the best action movie ever! Or not
Alright.
action movie, but action I've ever seen, or I've seen in a long time. Which has
Zarth.
popcorn.
Okay.
Give me a roll to hit.
Yeah, I'll roll the hit again.
By the way, he is wearing chainmail. I forgot to mention that. So that's the thing.
Oh.
No, that is a myth. Zarth, you go to slam down with your bastard sword and slam into the ground right next to him, and he smiles widely. Gian, do you do anything before he goes?
Me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, I send my little doggo. My doggo goes around like this, goes like all the way back, because no one would really look at him. He's white, you know? No one's really looking at him. He's like sticking up, and he's back here near the tent.
He's white.
Okay, he can't. So he's back here.
He's no. Like he went around this way. Like he was going around the tent, so no wait. He was going around this way, so no one could see him. But
So like, what did you tell your dog? Because your dog's not like a genius, right? He doesn't know exactly what you want him to do. You can be like, go there and point, but if there's like people in the way, and so do you like go back here and break out of the circle again?
No, okay, this is what I do. I take like 2 steps back for like real quick, and I was like, "Hey, go to the tent, good boy." And then he just makes a be like,
This guy right there looks at you and says, "He broke the circle."
God.
"No, wait,
and turns
no, I
to
didn't.
you.
I took a step back."
That's breaking the circle.
I'm blind. Okay, tell him. Hold on. Let me talk to him real quick. Tell him.
He's like, I wasn't breaking it, I was widening it.
Okay, he points back in or death.
Tell him I'm blind. I'm sorry. I lost my dog. And then the dog like sneaks off somewhere.
You just okay, but like, so the way the war dog works is you can give it like simple commands, right? Like go fetch, not hey go sneak off somewhere. Like what your dog just like looks at you like imagine trying to tell your dog to sneak off somewhere. You ever if you've had a dog, it's like they're really stupid.
Fine. The dog just stays next to me.
All right.
He doesn't do shit, and I just like look on with my cat eye.
All right, all right. You go back in the circle, and he goes finally.
He fucking destroys me.
What's your AC, Sonny? He
It's
hits
4.
AC of 5, so that's a miss, just barely.
Oh, thank God.
He slams into your chest, but your splint armor takes the blow for you.
Okay.
You both get second attacks at the end of this round, by the way. Lily, anything?
Nope.
All
I
right.
just sit here quietly.
John?
I check in with Zarth again, make sure he's still holding up and gonna be able to survive this.
Yeah, I think I will. And also, I think if you heal me now, it'd be kind of considered cheating, so I don't want to risk
You have a
it.
good feeling that's probably
Good.
considered cheating.
Yeah.
All right, Sin.
Well, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, wait, do you do anything else?
Oh. Are we good, John?
Well, I'm saying that we should come together at this point, and if he gets knocked down too much, I need to know that you all are going to be behind me if I go to run in there and heal him real quick.
Hey, what languages do you speak?
You can all like whisper that along the line if you want, like along the line.
Yeah.
Like,
I told Cynthia, you carry it
Alright,
on.
well, okay. I
Before,
whispered, or I don't whisper it, but I'm just
before
like,
you do that,
kinda.
they both get second attacks. So Zarth, you go first since you went first. Give me another
Okay.
attack because you're specialized in
yeah.
bastard.
Oh, I said it.
Okay, there we go. Good.
That's a hit.
This,
Roll your damage.
good fight music.
Jesus. All right. So Zarth takes his bastard sword with his two hands, cleaves it up and under him, and kind of goes under his legs and kind of starts to split him in two as he rises it through him. And eventually it gets to the top of his head, and then he pushes through really hard, and just like his entire body is split in two, it falls to both sides.
Alright.
Nice.
Time for
Fatality.
Time for his turn. What does he do in response?
And the people look in shock, and they just stare at the corpse of what once was their leader. And they look around nervously, and they're like, look at each other.
Is it cool? I say, what do you think of that? To all of them.
They look around nervously and say, yeah.
Just like, oh shit.
This one guy. Yeah.
Dilly.
Alright. So, what now?
When night rolls up.
One of the guys speaks up, and he's like, what now? We're out of initiative. You guys can make actions.
Okay.
Alright, and I walk up to the center of the circle, and I cast Burning Finger in the sky.
Oh my god.
To
Oh, in the sky. I
celebrate.
was about to.
To celebrate.
On who?
Just to the sky as like a show.
Oh, to the sky. So you shoot flames, and all the guys kind of like, whoa! And they kind of like all like lean back and like cover their eyes, worried what your magics would do
It's
to
like
them.
it's like a show of force telling
Right.
them not to fuck with us.
As you're doing this,
This-
you hear a, "Oh my god, that was crazy!" As Gimli walks in through the gate.
Okay.
He goes,
That's Gimli right there, down below.
This is Gimli. So,
"Sure,
this thing right here is Gimli.
it's not. No, get that out of here. I can't. If I have to delete all, I'll have to delete everything there. If it, see, that's why we don't do that. You deleted yourself in the home. But yeah. So yeah, no. Gimli walks in, the little gnome. He's like, "Oh my god!" His little pointy hat. He's kind of like lifted it up, and like you see a little bald spot on the top of his head. He goes, "That was crazy, Zarth. You did great. You killed that guy." And he walks up to you, Zarth, and pulls on your like pant leg, and then points to the guy. "You killed him. You split him in two. He's dead."
I'm just breathing heavily, like, yes, I did. And then I look around at all the people and ask, who wants to be my second in command?
Well, I'm like,
Wait, before
hold up.
before anyone says anything, Gimli points to himself and he says, "I'm the best choice, obviously." And he gives you a big wide smile.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
I'll
hold
let
up.
you guys talk quick.
Well, no, I was like, guys, come huddle together. Not you, Gimli. You stay over there.
What?
I'm
What?
like, don't worry, okay?
Right.
It's really good news, okay?
Yo, huddle.
Yeah.
I'm like, we actually should give it to the gnome. I'm just saying, okay? He doesn't
That's
seem
all
like you
Sneaky
do
gets.
anything
The
harsh or
gnome
crazy.
doesn't know. He talks to squirrels. What are you talking?
Exactly! And that's what the guy wanted, right? Was
He's
someone
like-
that would follow the dude's commands or whatever.
Hmm.
Okay, real quick.
But can we trust these men to follow a gnome?
Yeah.
You threaten their lives, okay?
I mean, when I'm
And
gone,
you-
I'm not there to threaten them anymore, though, so I'm worried about Gimli.
Another thing is that those squirrels don't really like me, and I'm just kind of worried. I'm just kind of worried about the giving guy whose daughter I just brought back to life a gun. Like that's not really the best
Well,
idea.
that's your own fault, okay?
Hey.
You got your own grave with that one.
Hey, I'm gonna cure light wounds on old Zarth here.
All right, give me a D8.
There
You're,
you go.
you're healed for one. You're at 7.
Man, I tell you what, these D8s are killing me. about to go to dice jail here soon.
Toss it.
Just for your information,
So-
I just randomly thought about this. If you ever get knocked unconscious as a spellcaster, you lose the spells you had memorized. Just so you're aware.
Oh,
Otherwise,
okay.
You guys can
That's
continue.
good to know.
Well,
Hmm.
why don't we? Because how smart are these bandits? Honestly, we tell
Not
them.
very.
I know. That's why I said we tell them that Gimlet, that glowing green orb or whatever that he has in his home, is like a walkie-talkie type thing to you.
Oh
And if-
yeah, we could.
Yeah, and so if shit goes down,
I'll know.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I think me and the gate guy are having a really good. Or I think we should make him the leader.
The gate guy, the one who I just pushed out of the way to get in.
Yeah, because he's already afraid of you, right?
He is afraid of me, but I think we should. I don't know. What does everyone else think?
I'm with you, Zarth. I think the gnome is the best chance. I'm also with you with the idea that the bandits could just maybe kill the gnome, but that is okay. I almost acted out of character there for a minute. Okay, give the gnome a chance. Let's do it.
I think
So,
we make him and then make the gate guy second in command.
So you guys, who propositions this to the people?
the leader, of course.
I think I don't really want to do any more charisma stuff. I got really lucky with that 5.
I do. I just walk up and.
Well, are we gonna do charisma? 'Cause
Don't say gnome. Don't
I'm
say
saying
that.
you're the leader of them.
unless I
Just,
could
like,
intimidate
hear
them
it,
into
like,
doing
yeah,
it. Like, is that a
intimidate them,
thing?
like, yeah, you want
I'll,
to-
Or is
gi-
it
I'll,
still
I'll
charisma?
give you like a -2 bonus for cutting that man in half.
Okay, well I'll go and tell them that. and
Okay,
they'll do
tell
it.
me exactly how you tell them this gnome is now in charge of them.
I say this gnome is a very good friend of mine, and I trust him to lead you very well.
So
and
Gimli,
no one
not
will
knowing
hurt him.
anything about this, his face, he looks up at you, eyes kind of like stars in him, and he goes, "Oh my God, I'm in charge now!"
Okay, before we.
And Zarth, give me a charisma check as the gnome smiles wide and looks up at you like a hero.
Oh,
The men look kind of like around, giving each other eyes. No one like openly dissents, but you can definitely feel like this is a weird and unpopular decision.
okay.
Your view of
Can
the
I?
crowd.
Fuck. Kind of want to switch it out. I want Gimli to be the second in command and make one of them the leader. I just want Gimli to be a part of this.
Do you like change your mind in front of him?
No. Just make it sound like that was your intention.
Just make it sound like a joke.
Just say I was
Something.
trying to test the resolve to see how they would act when I said that. Now I.
Okay, tell me how you say
the
that.
opposite.
How do you say that?
That was a test to see how you men would fucking.
A couple of
deal
them
with what
give
I'd
like
say.
kind
I'm
of.
very disappointed.
They give somber laughs. Ha. 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 And they kind of look at you expectingly, like, what now?
So I ask for all their names and like a little bit about them.
They
That's fine.
all give you names. Only like one really stands out. Apparently, he's really good with the short sword.
Tony.
He's kind of stupid though.
Oh,
His
shit, I don't-
name's Greg.
Greg. Do I want another? I mean, actually, I don't even know how Barge could have actually been a really smart guy. I just kind of destroyed him. So
No, that's the thing though. You gotta put a stupid guy because he has to follow the other guy's orders.
yeah, okay. I'll put Greg as the leader with Gimli as a second in command.
So everyone
Actually,
looks content.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
They look still a little funny about the gnome still being in some position of power. And kind of,
It's kind of just like an honorary title. I tell them without Gimli hearing.
Hold on, let me roll
And say-
Gimli's
and
perception
you
check.
gotta threaten them.
Yeah. See if he can. Fuck.
Give me a sec. I had to roll a perception stat for this guy. Oh, yikes. So Gimli looks up at you with sad eyes and says, "I'm so happy. This is the happiest day of my life.
Oh, okay.
You're my hero."
Hey,
I really baited you there, didn't I? I'm sorry, dude.
Oh yeah, you did. I was like, oh no, he's gonna hate me now.
He goes,
Yeah, and
"Oh,
then-
thank you, Zarth," and he kind of like hugs your leg.
Aw. I kind of
Yeah.
try to hug him as best as I can. I just put an arm around him.
All right, you see
Okay.
the lizard men and the gnome hug each other. You're sensing some vibes. guys. Maybe a father-son relationship. Maybe something else. You're not sure. Anyway, what do you guys do? You have successfully installed Greg as the head of this encampment.
I mean, that was our quest.
I am going to actually go look through this big ass tent over here. See if there's any
I'm
goodies.
wondering if somebody was going to do that.
You
I
find,
searched
as you
the guy.
enter, a nice pile of 50 gold. You see a book on like a table, right? There's, of course, a nice bed. It's not a bedroll. It's actually like a solid bed. It's like something a peasant would use, but it's still nicer probably than you figure these other tents have. So yeah, and there's a book. There's that pile of gold. And you see another ball, kind of shiny, in the corner of the room.
Another
Alright,
what?
well,
It's a warhammer.
Oh, okay.
I will take the gold.
Oh,
being
Wait,
what?
I was gonna say I walked into the tent too and saw the pile of
I
gold.
was gonna
I kind of want my.
say, I was gonna
I know, I'm
take it
going
and
in
divide
there.
it evenly between all
Oh,
of
okay,
us.
okay. I thought you were
So
about
we
to take it
each
all.
get 10 gold.
You're not taking my schmuckles.
That's fine then. I agree with that. Since I mean, I'd like a little bit more of the share since I'm the one that cut the man in half, but I'll accept 10.
I did
Hey.
my burning fingers.
I distracted, alright? I did my beautiful music. I couldn't help I had a newbie dancer.
I'm looking at the book on the table.
All right.
Am I able to decipher, or does anything look familiar to me with that? Like, is there like a big sun on
so-
the front or anything?
No, what it looks like, there's like a little circle on it, right, with a little J, and it says Jeremy's greatest first level spells.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I'm the only wizard, so I guess can I have that?
Well,
Can you have
I
that?
tell you what, let's find out what
hold
the
on.
mall's about here.
Yeah, there's a big
Actually, I tell you
wall
what.
/ warhammer.
Yeah, you go ahead and take the book.
Wait, what
I'm
is it
gonna-
called?
The book,
Yeah.
Jeremy's greatest first level spells ever.
I'm gonna add
It's
that.
written in common. You haven't opened the book yet, but
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll take the mall.
okay, you pick up this warhammer. It's nice and heavy. It's pretty cool though. It's shiny, has a nice shiny glow to it. The handle's pretty nice. It's made of like a good oak tree or something. You figure.
Nice.
Otherwise, yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
All right.
That was everything in the tent then, right?
Besides the
I'm
bed,
gonna go over-
there's like nice tapestries and a painting on the wall.
Yeah.
It looks like it's of a girl. It's pretty shitty, actually, but
Yeah.
Now this mall being as pristine as it looks, does it? Because
Mine.
I'm a noble person, or not a noble person, but the peasant
Peasant.
preacher.
yeah.
Um,
Your weapons.
Does it seem like? Oh, that's right.
Weapons
Okay.
don't count on that, yeah. Neither does armor, I've
Okay.
ruled, because you won't be able to wear armor then. But,
Yeah.
yeah, so, yeah, no, you can keep
Alright.
it for sure. It's definitely over the price that you'd be able to keep, like, a regular item, though. Like, this is a
Yeah.
really nice
I kind of figured as much.
hammer, dude. It's really good.
Well, I'm
Good
gonna
deal.
scratch through a couple of these tents over here.
You
or
see
whatever.
bedrolls and, like, general food. There's probably, like, a week's worth of rations combined amongst the tents if you steal their food.
That's...
You steal their food?
Don't.
Yeah, don't steal their
Oh wait,
food.
yeah, they're still alive.
some
Never
of
mind.
some of them look at you funny
Never
when you
mind.
go to steal their food. Okay.
I'm just like, I'm just kidding.
But yeah. So Nahum, are you trying to search Barge's body? Is that what you're trying
Yeah.
You're searching
I
his
searched
body. Yeah, you
Yeah.
find his mace, with a spike on it. It's really cool. It's not shining or anything. It's just a regular old like stick with a big end on it and spikes coming out of it. And then
Take that.
okay, you take it. It weighs like
You carry that?
Yeah, I've actually have a lot of inventory space. I'm good.
yeah. All right,
I'll tell you
what it weighs after the session. But regardless,
Very cool.
you pick it up, and yeah, it's pretty nice. He's got chainmail on, and besides that, he's stark naked mostly. If you steal his
I was gonna
pants.
say, is the chainmail
Well, I gave
better than Sunny's? armor?
That's what they say.
I don't believe
I think
so.
wouldn't it technically be ruined since I cut him in half, or?
Yeah,
Or not?
it's ruined. Yeah, it could definitely be
Yeah.
repaired though, because it's cut cleanly down the middle. But
I don't know.
I take that and toss it to Sunny. See if he wants it.
All right, since I got 10 gold pieces, I'm going to only keep 3 of them.
Okay.
I'm going to give a gold piece for every bandit that is standing around me here.
okay, yeah, no, they look very delighted in the splitting of the gold that Barge had. They say,
yeah, that's a
"Thank you kindly, sir," and they
Yes.
look a lot happier about their current situation than they did before. Before they were looking kind of sketched out and like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" Everyone looks to Greg and gives him a pat on the shoulder. "Your leadership is already working out, Greg." A couple of them joke around.
One
Alright.
high
I
fives.
also follow suit and do the same thing since I have that 10 that we split, and just give everyone one. Just
Cool.
to, and then say there's more where this comes from if you stay obedient.
They all look even
Yeah.
happier. Smiles actually appear on their faces at this point. They're all like, "Yeah, things are pretty good."
Make sure our gnome friend stays alive.
I go up to the guy who.
They kind of roll their eyes and say, "Okay, yeah."
I go up to the guy who yelled at me earlier and take his gold. It's like, no, dude.
I mean, I'll let them stab you.
He
Yeah.
does not willingly give up his
I'm kidding,
gold.
I'm
Do you like attack him or okay?
Nah.
You're kidding.
I punch him on the shoulder and say I'm joking, and then that kind of.
He gives you a harder punch on your shoulder and says, "Yeah, funny."
I tell you what, I don't have like foresight or anything like that, but you are wow. This could be tough hanging out with this guy.
Is that in game?
yeah, that's in game.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. Yeah, you guys, what do you do? You've
All right. So
I'm
I
gonna
say we rest.
My so longs and farewells. I'm
Why
heading
don't we
Yeah, I
rest?
think we should rest here. I should.
Yeah, rest.
Yeah,
We
in
got
fact,
walls and everything.
let's let Sunny take the bed because a long rest actually heals him, right?
a long rest will give him 2 HP back. With
Yeah, I'll
healing,
actually
with
rest
healing
aside.
from John.
No, I'm saying like a regular like long rest, like you know what I mean, like the actual thing.
Dirty, what is this thing you
Yeah, no,
drew?
8 hours will give him 2 HP back. What is what?
What thing? This thing right here?
Yeah.
I don't
that's
know.
what I drew.
I didn't.
That's the.
You all have the ability
You
to
said that's the
draw.
gnome.
Gimli.
All right.
He has a weird box. hat.
Gimli.
Go to Gimli and be like, "Can I
My
have that
name's
sword?"
Gimli. That's him. Cool. So you guys rest here for the night?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
I'll
Not,
take first shift just 'cause-
unless you want to. Are you watching or no? Because there
Yeah,
are.
I'm just gonna chill by and by the
Alright.
like side of this tent over here, and I'm just gonna
So
keep an eye, you know.
all the little tents are kind of taken. If you go and sleep in one of them, they kind of have an issue with it. They're like, "Hey, that's my bed, dude." The only bed though that's otherwise is the big bed. Who sleeps in the big
I'm
bed?
sorry, I didn't mean to draw. Again,
It's
I was trying to figure out how to do.
it's cool.
I'll let Zarth take the big bed. He kind of earned it.
All right. Zarth goes to bed in the big
Bed.
bed.
Dog.
I'm gonna sleep on the ground, kind of
Alright.
close, not yeah.
You all sleep and eventually wake up.
On the yeah.
You can memorize spells. The night was peaceful. You see one of the guys coming in the morning from outside, and then he changes shifts with someone else in the camp to guard. So, what do you guys
Fetch
do?
me water, peasant.
So
Did you say that to one of them?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, we can only have one dick. In the party.
At this point, I said I'll take care of Barge's body and like took it outside the back of the.
I think I see
Should
where
I
this
not?
is
Should I
going.
not?
Just tell me, do I know where this is going?
Yeah, you probably know.
Yeah, you take it
'Cause I
outside,
don't- I
say,
have
I'll
an
take
aim.
care of it. No one protests. No one really, like, beyond knowing him in this situation, no one's family or anything.
So I take it in the back, and it's taken care
Are
of.
you quiet about it, or are you, like, feasting over here loudly?
You
You try and hide what you're doing.
I don't want
Okay, so you're like,
Yeah, I try and hide it.
you're eating your meal in private. Got it. Right. Yeah, you succeed in that. No one bothers you. You devour this man. You don't have to mark off rations for today. You ate a person.
Oh shit, yo, can I eat a leg?
Can you get a leg?
What do you want to try to eat?
What, you're trying to eat again?
Yeah.
Wait, who are you trying to eat?
Give me another constitution check.
Can I eat his leg? Can you spare a leg?
If you pass your constitution, yeah, you can have
Give me a
leg.
constitution check.
Alright. Oh, I vomited.
Okay, he actually eats this. Oh, he eats a good portion of the leg and then pukes all over that leg. Just immediately, he hurls.
I just laugh at him.
It was a good leg.
One day I'll be able to eat.
I'm going to talk to Greg and Gimli here, and I'm going to ask them if by chance they have any horses that we can have.
They look around and say, "Do you see any?" Greg does. Gimli just smiles and says, "Well, I got a couple squirrels. Maybe that would be cool with it if, they were big, but they're kind of little.
Yeah.
You want me to go ask? I could go ask. Squirrels."
Yeah, ask him about 100 of them could just carry me.
Oh, I don't know. See, squirrels don't really like to bunch together like that. I don't know.
Okay. That'd be like levitating.
Yeah.
Like an inch off the ground.
Take hella squirrels. Carry a full-grown man.
Yeah, what?
All right.
Squirrels, form of horse.
He says, "Well, I don't know. Maybe if you were nicer to them, they're kind of sketchy about you guys already, because And he kind of nudges over to wherever Gian is.
Yeah.
It was
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna head on back. Please don't give us any reason to come back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I think
Yeah.
we should head on our way.
All right.
What he said.
You guys head out. It's going to take a day to get back to the manor you were at.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was gonna give Gimli a little gold coin for the thank you.
Well, it's too late now.
Oh, too late.
You can still do it before you leave if you want.
Oh yeah, okay.
I gave Gimli a gold coin and say like, "Have fun, little guy," and just walk away.
He goes, "Monster! No debt will redo what you did to his daughter."
I'll do it
But
again.
he'll keep the gold coin.
He already took it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it keeps the gold. On your way back, let's see here. When you get about 3/4 of the way there, let's see who. Gian Nightshade, I'm gonna need a perception check from you.
Oh, I got you. All right. My perception's 13, so.
Hey, did you guys change your GP on your character sheet?
Yeah,
I
I
better do
Yeah.
that. I think I gave. There were 7 of them, right? And we gave
Yeah, so
I have 3.
I didn't give anyone anything, so I have 23 gold
Give
right
me
now.
a quick second, Nahom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I stole your gold, then I took my gold, and then I also got my 10. So I have 20 total.
I will say, Sin, if you have any pickpocket skill, you can always try to take it back. But like you just
Nahom, you see,
like not knowing that he took it, but
No.
you see a
So-
I know.
big. I think. Give me like 2 more seconds, actually. Let me make sure I'm getting this right.
Cool. While you're doing that, I'm gonna draw my dog out because he needs to be in the party.
You see a big black bear kind of munching on some berries, like about 30 feet away from you. As you're like 3/4 of the way to Goodfield. It's big, it's black, it's a bear.
I don't want to fuck with the bear.
I
Honestly.
don't want to mess with it.
yeah.
Hold on,
But
is
I
bear
mean-
meat worth anything?
Like a bear skin's
Yeah,
probably
do it.
worth like maybe a gold. Bear meat, not so much. It's kind of gamey. Not many people want it. Hungry people would pay you like regular food rations, right, for it. So they'd pay you like maybe some
You
money.
guys want to fight it? I do have
I
my dog.
don't.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
want to fight it.
No, you're all good, Gnome. You got this.
I'll
Yeah, we
help you
got
fight
this.
it. I'll
Alright.
fight it with you actually, if you
Yeah.
want to.
I run up to the. I sneak up
Give
behind
me-
the bear.
Give me a second.
like
Hold on.
yeah, dexterity check, I guess, to see if I can sneak up behind him.
Yeah, with a +4 for not being like a thief or anything.
Alright, cool. Let me just check my dexterity is 11, so it's gonna be hard.
Let's pretend this bear is black.
Wow, I fail enormously. Jesus.
That's totally a black bear. Oh, I just deleted it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay. There you go. Black bear.
Yeah, I try to sneak up behind it and I fail.
Okay, you try to sneak up behind it. So there's you. Is anyone else going near the bear, or is it just Zarth and?
I'm like almost close to it.
I'm staying like further back.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay close by
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to heal one of these guys.
All right. So what spells did you have today in home? Burning Hands and Animate Dead? Same,
Yeah.
John? What'd you have?
Yeah,
I don't wanna go
same
here.
for me.
So he turns around and I cast Burning Hands into his face.
Hold on. So you're spotted by him before you get around. So you're like right here,
So
and you like trip on a
Initiative?
rock, and like your hand falls on a branch. And I'm gonna need you to roll initiative. Yeah. Once again.
damn, that's not good. Why's my tracker not
work?
working? Jesus.
You have to click on your icon, then hit initiative.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
hold on, I'm gonna do it again. Boop.
But I mean,
There
it doesn't
it
matter
is.
at this point.
I'm changing it to 10, but like I just wanted to like get. I figured it out.
Okay.
Should
Yeah,
we
you guys can
all
all. Yep, everyone roll initiative if you're involved. I don't know why. Zarth, did you roll? You rolled a 5.
Yep, that bear is very quick.
Keep getting on there first.
Oh, a 1.
Why does it keep going to
that
3?
was really good.
There it goes. A 1 from Lily, 4 from Sin. That adjust. 4 from Sin. What do we got, John?
Let's see here.
Someone move up.
Was 1d10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
All right.
9. All right.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Barge is no longer alive. So
There, I'll change my name.
Lily.
Or barge.
Or Barge. Lily Landers. What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot the bear
No.
with
Oh
the
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
with
Never
the
mind.
bow.
Shoot your shot.
Hold on, I had to reload my page. So
Isn't that a thing like youngins say? Shoot your shot.
What?
I feel like I remember this.
No.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your
I was
shot.
gonna say the only
Oh,
young in here
nice.
is the home.
Take your shot. Like, it's not a phrase. I think that's what you're
I
trying
got
to
a
say.
2, Dirty.
You got a 2. That is a hit. Brittany, give me damage for your first shot. You get 2 of them, by the way. 2 nice shots. Okay, you shoot the bear for 3 damage. As it sinks home right in his shoulder, and it goes "Rah!" and gets up from the bush, and like stands on its hind legs. It stands like probably 6.5 feet tall.
My next one was a 6.
The next one was a 6.
More
That
than the bear.
is a
God.
hit. Yeah, you hit.
Oh,
You just barely catch it in the
um,
foot for another 3
I
damage.
forgot to ask. Did we get any experience or anything?
You'll get
from-
that at the end of the session.
Oh, okay.
Anything
Alright.
you were involved in, you get XP in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hit it for 6. Who's next?
It is the bear. It turns to the person sneaking behind it, being enraged by the 2 arrows in it,
I was about to say.
and strikes at you with its 2 paws and its bite.
Shit.
What's your AC?
AC.
10, right?
Wait, what is that?
Your armor class, I believe it's just 10. Unless you have dex bonuses.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, it hits you with its bite and bites into your arm for
How much damage?
6 damage. Goes
Yeah, I'm down negative
chomp
2.
and just chomps right into your arm.
I'm sorry. It's really funny now.
I'm down bleeding -2, guys.
You see
we have
Nahum
Johnny to do,
shriek,
so-
and his cat-like eyes go wide. Like, you know how cat eyes like are usually sharp and pointed? They go. You see them bulge out black, and he just looks up in the air. And he goes ah as he falls to the ground, bleeding at -2. And Sin,
John and Sin roll initiative.
they
I
did.
did,
They all rolled.
Oh, it's
but it's not on the thing.
I'm not on the thing either, but
You're all on the
you
thing.
can still see it, so.
You're.
I'm not for me.
I don't. Yeah, not for me.
Let me
either.
refresh it. That's not it. You see it now?
nope.
No, all I see is
Yeah.
the home, Brittany, and the bear.
That's fairly odd. I'm concerned. Do you see it? You don't see the initiative? What's-
We see the turn
I
order.
see
we
the
just-
turn order. It's just we're not on there.
Yeah, we
Huh.
just see the home.
Well, Sin, you're up.
Brittany.
I can see it. If you look at the stream, you can
Alright.
see it as well.
Okay. I'm gonna, with a big sigh of stupidity over there, I'm gonna take aim at the bear with my bow.
I gotta be honest, no home. That's the first time I ever had a level 1 wizard try and sneak up on a bear. It's the first time in my D&D career.
If he could have done it,
it would have been cool. It would have been cool, but
Well, how much HP does it have?
I can't tell you that.
yeah, we don't.
Alright,
we
we'll
don't.
find
know.
out. Tell me at the end. Tell me at the end.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4? That is a good old-fashioned hit-a-rooney. You shoot your arrow, you sink into bear flesh, give me some damage.
I get 3.
Alright, you do 3 damage to the bear,
Yeah.
sinking into
did
its
Brit- yeah.
back hiney. Give me another
Alright,
shot.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yep.
3.
Hey,
That's a
combat
shot.
Damage.
That's a hit.
Alright, and...
Boop! Your arrow plops into its butt. Sin, actually, no, the arrow plops right between its, right in its eye through the back of its ear. Right, so you shoot your arrow, it hits into the back of its ear and pops out through its eye, and the bear goes "Arrgh," and falls forward onto the home.
Fuck, I didn't even get a chance to do
Yeah.
anything.
Okay,
Well,
since bear's on
the
top-
2 archers hit like every shot they had. It
Yeah.
was kind of great.
Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah, you killed the bear.
We're on
Bear's dead.
fire tonight.
Congrats,
Hey,
guys.
no one's with blood in my mouth. I said no one touch it.
No, you're unconscious. You're unconscious.
Yeah.
Bleeding out
Never mind.
from his arm.
I guess.
Do any of us know how to skin animals, or is that like?
No.
Oh,
Do you have a
wait,
hunting
no.
proficiency? If you have a hunting one.
I don't.
No,
No.
Oh, what, can Nohome even raise this bear, or?
yes, I can actually.
It is literally.
That's why you wanted
It
me
is
to
literally
say-
3 hit points out of your range to resurrect.
Is
That's what I was
okay.
saying. It's too
That's
big.
that's what I was asking. Like, what was his hit points?
No.
I guess I'm gonna do the cure life wounds here. Oh, jeez.
All right.
Don't hope for nothing big, because the last couple times it's been
As long as it's a 4, I'm healed.
An 8.
bingo.
No, home. You jump back up. You're like, whoa! As what happens again? Let's remember what
Mama
happened.
say, Mama say, Mama Musa.
Alright.
I jump up, I try to do a backflip because I'm so energized.
Do a dex check.
I fail. Actually, I fail. I pass. I do a backflip.
Yeah, you do a backflip. Congrats.
Could I do a slow clap?
Slow clap occurs as he does his backflip. All right.
Alright, so what's going on?
You killed the
Killed
bear.
the bear
Or
for no
they
We
killed the
reason.
killed the
bear.
bear, no thanks to you.
Yeah.
I think I was integral in that plan, but whatever.
Cool.
I kind of stare at the bear, but I already ate today, so I'm kind of like, eh.
All right. So what do you guys do? You're like 3/4 of the
I
way.
say let's move on. I
All right.
Yeah,
can't
let's.
do anything with this.
You've managed to kill this
Yeah.
innocent bear, probably finding food for its cubs.
Oh well, we're not.
Blame
We're not
the little shortstop right there.
So
right?
you make it back to the manor undisturbed after that.
Wait, can I cook it?
Can you cook it?
it's too late.
You could. You can. We can retcon you back if you were trying to cook it.
Oh, you want to cook it in the home?
I was trying to, like, I don't want to waste rations.
Okay.
like,
Give me
fry
a
up.
wisdom check, and give me. It's gonna be at +4. You see Nahom try and like skin this bear to get meat, and he just like kind of like he takes his dagger, cuts it open, puts his hand in, and he like finds its like its intestines, but he squeezes one, and then like sewage comes out of it, and it just like pops all over the bear.
Ruins the meat.
Yeah, you are there, and you see by. Hello.
Shalom.
Like,
Did
how
you
you
do
doing? We're good.
as the master? And he kind of like crinkles forward a little bit and then like looks back up at you. Requested.
It was to make a new
Maybe.
leader, right? I forget.
Yeah, the job was done.
Yeah, okay.
Good,
We
good.
all like. Yeah.
I think I was the most helpful.
Yeah.
In between
You also
my
did
back of
beat
the
me
head.
in the back of the head with a rock, but I
First time.
kind of.